I found my light. With Jesus by my side, I conquer every fight. Walking in faith, I won't be afraid. His love surrounds me, my fears will fade. Hope is my anchor, love is my guide. With Jesus I'll overcome, I'll never hide. A warrior of strength, in His name I rise. In a world of chaos, His love never dies.
She's an award-winning author, speaker, owner of GodlyGranny.com, and podcast host, sharing the truth with you. This is The Michelle Moore Show.
Oh, I'm just laughing at the live chat on Rumble. Y'all are so funny. So, hey, so Grammy says, more Godly Granny goodies. This is a husband-approved shopping day. I love it. Oh, my goodness. I love it when the hubbies get into it, too, which so many women, we're the influencers in our home, y'all. Studies show about 86 to 87% of all purchases in the United States. Now, it depends on which country. And if you think about it, that makes sense. But in the United States, those buying decisions are made by women. And so I love it because, like, in my home, I have two sons and even my daughter-in-law, it's like and my husband, everybody's using what I'm buying, and so like my husband uses whatever razor I buy or whatever cookware I buy, they're just not doing the research. And so we're the influencers to our family. I think for the most part, we do the research, put the time in, and we're learning. And when you know better, you can do better. And so I love it all. I'm so excited. I do have something I want to cover with you at the very end of today's show. So be sure to stay tuned to the very end. And then also this personal that I want to share about. And then also yesterday's show about Michael Jackson. Boy, have y'all written me emails asking me to do this again, but on other people. It's so funny. Y'all have some great ideas and topics. And so the girls at the Granny Shack watched the show also, which, I was talking about that yesterday. So they loved the show as well. So it was so good. It was just good because it was really intended to teach and help educate everybody. Now, a lot of us that are a little bit older might have remembered this or that or knew this or that, but it was really surprising and eye-opening to me how much, a 20-something-year-old may not know. They didn't, my ladies, they didn't even know that he had Bubbles the monkey, where we all knew about it, right? And so it was just so good. And how many of you that watched yesterday's show, watched it and went, oh, wow, I knew that, but I forgot that. And so anyways, but if you didn't see yesterday's show, I highly recommend it. And I highly recommend the new movie out that is breaking all different kinds of records. And it's titled Michael. It is about Michael Jackson and his life. And so I think there's going to be a sequel because they only got so far in his life. And at the end, it says something like the story continues. So anyway, so just wanted to make sure that you knew about that. I want to remind you a week from today, Mama Ganza. Okay, Mama Ganza, I'm talking about it today because today, usually those that watch Godly Granny episodes really are into the Michelle Moore Show, living clean, like you all are, we're all family. And so you got to watch Mama Ganza live because that is a show where we give away about $1,200 to $1,500. Just depends with the Ganzas. I don't even know how much we're going to spend next week. Don't tell producer Ron. But anyways, and so I just got some ideas. I don't even know. But anyways, and so we're going to be giving away goodies for Mama. By the way, fur baby mamas are included. So if you're like, but Michelle, I haven't given birth to a baby. Well, it doesn't matter if you're a mama to a fur baby, but you got to be a mama for Mama Ganza and all that. But we give the gifts away live on the show. And that is right here next Friday, which will be May the 8th. And for those of you that know, it's a great day. And so we'll be celebrating moms. And don't forget we'll be announcing about Dada Ganza. I was just talking with producer Ron a little bit ago, about an hour ago, and he heard the words he never likes to hear. I was like, oh, and by the way, Ron, we got to go shopping soon. As soon as I said it, I thought, I'm sure he's cringing. I said, we got to go shopping. That worked out great last year that you went with me for Dadaganza gifts. It really was good because I was able to ask him like, hey, what about this? And what about that? And is this a good thing? And so anyways, Xander's mom, 78, says, thank you for including us for baby mamas. Oh, honey, of course. I've been on the phone off and on all day this morning with Eve, and a lot of the conversation, even right before we went live, was following up on fur baby products. We're both very passionate about fur baby, and as y'all know, Flash Moore is the VP of Employee Morale at Godly Granny, and especially at the Granny Shack. Everybody smiles, and he gets so excited when he realizes he's at the Granny Shack and starts like screaming and carrying on and crying to get out the car so he can go see the girls because they give him treats. So we keep treats at the Granny Shack for Flash Moore. Okay, so we got Eve here today. We got new releases. We're going to talk about all different kinds of stuff. But before we bring her in, I got one more thing. Now, you know how I love to give stuff away. And so what we're going to do is for every 10 reviews that are left on the website, you know, it lets us see. And so we're going to do that again today. And so for every 10th review, producer Ron is able to see who left it, and he's going to let me know first name, last initial, and we'll announce it, and then you'll send me an email. So here's what we're giving away today. One of the milk baths, and so that we have, and so you get to pick which one. So if I announce you as a winner between now and the end of the show, be sure to email me. So you'll need to email me your shipping address, your first name, your last name, your shipping address, and then which milk bath. So we have oatmeal milk and honey. We got stress relief. We got allergy, cold, and sinus. And I think we have a fourth one. I don't remember which one. The website shows it, but we'll clarify that toward the end. So anyways, so the system will let us know. You don't have to do anything other than leave a review. So people will sometimes write me and say, how do I leave a review? So let me tell you what you do. You go to godlygranny.com, and then you go to the product page as though you're going to buy a product that you already love that you want to leave a review on. Okay. And then what you're going to do is you're going to scroll past the product description. Just go on down. And just when you think you reach the bottom, it'll say something about leaving a review, and you'll get to pick how many stars. 5 stars, please. And make sure that you leave the review. And I love it because some of y'all are even taking photos, which is so good. Y'all are so generous and helping us help other people make informed decisions. I mean, a lot of this is about people's health. And so some of the testimonials that y'all share, and even the emails you send me, it's amazing. Now, here's the thing. Proofread it before you submit it, because it doesn't let you go back in and edit it. But let's say you're upset, like you made a mistake on a previous review at any point in time. You can email us at michelle@nashvillemichelle.com, and we can help you we can wipe that review out after sending you what you wrote, and producer Ron takes care of all that. But you can write a new one if you need to. And so just send us an email and we'll help you with that. Okay, no big deal. It's a plug-in, like an app within the website, so we don't have control over it. It's not something, believe you me, we would absolutely have it to where you could edit it if you wanted to, like seeing a typo. But anyways, okay, so just wanted to make sure you knew that. Just let us know if you need to resubmit a review and update it or whatever. And so, or if you realize that you have a typo and it bothers you and you want to make sure that it gets corrected. I love that so many of you have also been sharing recipes with your honeys. And so we'll be talking about that a little bit later as well. It's so great. And we are already, Eve has been hard at work getting the cookbook ready for you guys, like the little free cookbook that we're going to have for the honeys that we're keeping long term, and also even for the bee pollen. So wanted to let you know that as well. All right, well, let's go on ahead and bring Eve in. We got a lot of stuff to cover today, a lot of great stuff. Hey, Eve, how you doing, honey?
Hey, darling, I'm good. How are you? How's everybody?
Oh, great. Okay, very excited. So we have some great stuff today. You know, our magnesium creams do amazing. And y'all, it's just amazing because, like I was telling you this morning, and I've said this even on the show, well, we could do magnesium sprays, and you see so many people doing them, but they're not going to be like what we already have. We already got the Beauty Queen, which is a cream. And so our creams work phenomenally well. And so we could do all this other stuff, but it just doesn't really make sense to me. I want to make sure that when people buy something, they don't go, oh, let me get the third most effective thing. They want the most effective thing, right? You don't want to kind of maybe help get some sleep. You want some help getting some sleep with the nighttime magnesium, and nothing beats the creams. And now we have a new formula coming out. And so I'm very excited about it. We've got 2 new formulas, but today one, and then in a couple of months, the neuropathy one is going to be released. And so very excited about that, because then you'll just need that and not have to combine 2 products to get there. But today we have one. And so Eve, share the news.
I am so excited. So you know how we always tell you guys that your body, like everything else, gets used to something over time. It doesn't mean it quits working. It's not as effective as it was maybe the first year you used it, or the first 6 months you used it, the first quarter that you used it. So we have been working long and hard on a second Terminator, but we're not going to call it Terminator so that it's not confusing. I'm just letting you know that it's just as strong as the Terminator. It's just got a completely different formula that attacks all kinds of pain and all kinds of inflammation a different way. You ready for me to go into it?
Oh, yeah.
All right. So there's a new sheriff in town. If you love Granny's Magnesium Terminator Pain Cream, you'll love its first cousin, Magnesium Deep Tissue Muscle Relief Cream. So it comes in 2 sizes. It comes in the cream and it comes in the mini stick that you guys are loving for travel. It's built for pain.
And the 2 ounce tube.
Sorry, and the tube. Forgive me. I
Yes.
always forget about the travel tube.
Yep.
So it's built for pain that just won't let go. Some pain fades, some pain lingers. And then there's the kind that settles in deep, tight muscles and fascia. If you don't get regular fascia massages or lymphatic massages, this is for you. Locked joints, restricted movement, and it keeps coming back like it has unfinished business, like frozen shoulder. This formula was built for that. Not casual discomfort, not occasional soreness. This is for deep muscle tension, pain, chronic stiffness, and post-exertion and exercise fatigue. What it's for: deep muscle tightness and restriction, if you've got restricted movement, chronic tension and stiffness, post-workout or overuse soreness, if you're out working in the garden and weeding your lawn, inflammation and localized swelling, circulation stagnation. This is good for lymphatic massage. Recurring problem areas. How it works. It's a multi-layered approach. It has the same 6,000 milligrams of magnesium as the Terminator, the same vitamin D3 and the vitamin K2. But this isn't a one-note formula. It works across multiple pathways because pain isn't one-dimensional. It's built for penetration, delivery, and utilization. The magnesium oil moves through the skin to support muscle relaxation at onset. Did you hear me? Which means immediately, because and nerve function at the source. It helps ease contraction, reduce tightness, moves things through the lymphatic system, and supports recovery where the discomfort actually lives. MSM, that's a natural mineral. MSM enhances transdermal delivery, helping the active ingredients, which is all of them, move deeper into tissue more efficiently. Vitamin B6 supports magnesium uptake and utilization, ensuring the body can actually use what's being delivered rather than wasting it. Immediate sensory response and circulation. Menthol and peppermint create an initial cooling effect that helps reduce discomfort and quiet the area. Capsaicin and ginger flow with controlled heat, increasing circulation and helping move out stagnation. Eucalyptus and rosemary support continued blood flow and tissue activation, keeping the area from tightening back up. So you put this on at night, you're less sore in the morning. Inflammation and pain response. The arnica, turmeric, and boswellia work to calm inflammatory pathways and reduce swelling. White willow bark provides natural analgesic support. Corydalis, the mushroom, targets deeper pain signaling, supporting the body's ability to modulate discomfort beyond the surface level. Bromelain, that's from pineapple, helps break down inflammation and fluid buildup in overworked tissue. Nerve signaling and muscle tension control. Pain isn't just in the muscle, it's in the signal being sent to the brain. This is where most formulas stop. This one does not. GABA helps reduce overactive nerve. Now, we make GABA in our body, it's natural. Firing by acting as the body's primary inhibitory neurotransmitter. When nerves are constantly signaling pain, GABA helps quiet that intensity. L-theanine, again, all natural, supports a calmer nervous system response, helping reduce stress-driven muscle guarding and tensing up. The unconscious tightening we do that keeps pain locked in place. I want to come back to that in a second. Do you know where you hold stiffness and stress? Is it your shoulders, your back, your jaw? Have you ever thought about that?
Yeah, I think I hold it in like my upper shoulder area.
And that's very common. And most people also are unaware of this. Think about it when you're resting. Is your tongue up against the roof of your mouth? Or is it flat?
I don't know.
I keep mine on the roof of my mouth. Most people do. That's a stress response. What you're going to find after using this for some time is that holding on begins to reduce, which naturally brings your cortisol down. Taurine, all natural, helps to stabilize nerve signaling and supports proper muscle contraction and relaxation balance, reducing erratic nerve firing, that tingling, burning sensation of nerve pain, and improving overall muscle function. Together, these three work to calm the nervous system component of pain, reducing the volume of the signal, not just the condition of the tissue. Recovery support and skin integrity. Vitamin D3 and K2 support tissue repair and structural balance. Aloe vera and cucumber calm and hydrate the skin during use. And vitamin C supports antioxidant activity in tissue resilience so the pain doesn't come back as often. Carrier system, a base of shea, cocoa, and mango butters combined with sunflower, grapeseed oil, and sweet almond oils, first press. Don't come at me about seed oils. We don't use those. Ensures consistent delivery and sustained activity. This formula does not sit on the surface. It moves, absorbs, and continues working after application. It actually chases the pain, which I find it's like a magnet for that. How to use, just like you do the Terminator. Apply directly to the affected area and massage thoroughly into the skin. For additional systemic support, apply a small amount to the bottoms of the feet, the navel, and the back of the neck, where your spinal column starts. These areas provide alternative absorption pathways that support quick and full whole body integration. You'll feel cooling first, followed by gradual warmth. As the circulation increases, the cortisol drops, and the lymphatic system begins to clear out. Use as often as needed. Most pain products focus on muscle. This one also addressed the message, because real relief isn't about what you feel. It's about what your body is telling you feel. So I want you to think of it like this. This is our first real step into the lymphatic system, treating pain lymphatically. So if you are a lover of the Terminator, this is just as good. It's just different. It's going to feel similar. The smell's a little different. It's just got more essential oils for pain on the back end of it. I would strongly suggest people with neuropathy try this. This is like we took the Terminator. We took a little bit of the Dead Sea Mud Pain Poultice. We took a little bit of the lemon balm, the First Fruits lemon balm, and put them all together. So this is your lymphatic pain drainage, swelling, frozen shoulder. If you work too hard at the gym, if you bend over too much pulling weeds from your yard, this is just a different baton altogether. Other than the fact that they both have 6,000 milligrams of CBD and the vitamin D3 and the K2 and the 3 base butters that's in the skin silk, this is a very different formula, and it treats pain very differently.
Okay, so we have a few questions about the product. And so but I also want to ask now, one of the things that I want to make sure everybody understands is that, we always talk about rotating. It's just like with your skincare, that your skin gets tired of something after a few months and it's not going to be as effective. So you got to change over to another skincare for a few months. And it's the same thing with the First Fruits face and body balm, like the lemon, and then when that jar runs out, we've told you, go and get orange, because it delivers vitamin C differently, and your body, you can love something. You can love, chocolate ice cream all day long, but after about 3 months, you're going to be sick of it if you have it every day. Well, that's the same thing with your body and your skin. So with this, one of the concepts that we had with this in the beginning, and the reason why I said, yes, I want to do this for Godly Granny customers and family, is because we talked about that your body can get tired of a pain not medication, but a pain, we do alternative. What'd you say?
Topical application.
Yes. And so we have, the warming muscle pain gel, and then we've also got pain terminator. And so now we have this. So it's a good way to give your body a break from, let's say, or we even have the magnesium pain relief. And so if you're using magnesium pain relief, it might be good to change over to this and kind of give your body something different at a new angle. And so I just wanted to remind people of that. Beloved Warrior 22 is asking, she says, I take L-theanine and GABA for sleep at night. So I'm wondering if this will make you sleepy.
Okay, I understand the question, but let's reframe the question. Any magnesium can relax you enough to go to sleep. I don't care what kind of magnesium it is. It can relax you, but it doesn't make you sleepy. It's taken some of the stress support off the nerves, okay? GABA is like a happy molecule. It's like a serotonin uptake inhibitor, but it's natural. So it shouldn't make you sleepy. However, a lot of people, to have stress relief, gives them the first chance to feel sleepy. So I understand the question, and it may help you sleep, but it doesn't put you to sleep. Not like the sleepy time. Sleepy time puts you to sleep.
Okay. The next one is RS Renee says, this is great. I've been working a lot on my lymphatic system and am so excited about this new product. It's already in my cart.
Wait,
now,
see what else is coming for the lymphatic system.
Not today, but on May the 22nd, y'all mark your calendars. But we've got some things we've been working on. And so big release on the 22nd of May.
Hey,
okay.
A totally different release than anything we've done before. Put that one on your calendar. It's a whole nother level.
I know. It's so funny because it's like, I know people got to wonder, do we get any sleep?
I do. I have the sleepy time magnesium from Godly Granny. I don't know about you.
I get people that say, how do you have time to sleep? I'm like, now I've got a team. And so it just helps because the girls at the Granny Shack really help. And then of course, always producer Ron, and we've got another lady. So it just, it takes a team. Okay. So I'm not old, just older too. I'm sorry, I'm not old, just older too. It's just a mouthful. Sometimes I get it right, sometimes I don't. She says, I'm still using the calming cream for my pup who hates storms. Both of them like the taste of it. So I guess she's talking about Fur Baby. And she's talking about the calming cream that we have for Fur Baby line. And so there's nothing in that. It's just food for your body. So there's nothing. It's fine. Flashmore likes to smell it and kind of look at it too. And I tell him no, but and he'll stop, but okay. So I want to go back to Beloved Warrior 22 because, she's saying she takes L-theanine and GABA for sleep at night. So I want to kind of go back to that. Is that a good thing to do? Would you kind of lean toward nighttime with this, or does it matter?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
But
okay.
I will tell you, if you think that an oral form of L-theanine and GABA in a pill form is making you sleep, it's not. It goes straight through your digestive system. Now, if it's a sublingual spray and it's real, maybe, but I don't know of anybody making that in a sublingual. I'm not saying they don't. I'm just unaware of it. And if they are, that's not what's in it. So be careful. But
you will never, that's a good point.
To take a pill unless it's activated charcoal, and then I'll tell you to freeze it first, but that's for another day.
Okay. So I hope that helps you, sweetie. If you're taking those things to sleep, I really highly recommend the Magnesium Boost Nighttime. It's a nighttime blend that is a real dark blue, navy blue is the word I was trying to say. So it's a navy blue label with this. It's a white label with a navy blue stripe. That is what we recommend and what we offer to help you sleep. And of course, you're also getting magnesium through that as well, which is a very important mineral for your body. Period. Very big. Okay. Slot Winner says, will it work on degenerative disc disease?
Let's go back to Slot Winner for a minute. I don't go to Vegas, but if I do, you might have to come with me just because of the name. I'm sorry. Does it help? What kind of disease?
Degenerative disc disease.
Okay. It depends on what you're asking me. Will it help with the pain? Yes. It doesn't do anything to stop the degeneration of the vertebrae.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not old, just older too. Sounds like the ticket to help my fibromyalgia.
Yep. This is your baby.
Okay. Does it help or does it work for bursitis? Never heard of that.
Yes. It works for
Bursitis.
everything. It works. The toughest pain problem that we have, and that's not yours, is bone on bone pain. That's
Yes.
difficult because it's constant friction that the body's interpreting as pain. If I can't put something between the two bones, I can't stop that friction from happening that causes heat in your brain, registers that heat as pain, but I can calm it some, but I say that I will always err on the side of safety. I have people with bone pain that tell me that they've seen miracles with these. I just want to be careful. I don't ever want to overpromise, under deliver.
Yeah.
I want to overpromise and over deliver.
Yeah. Okay. So I think we got all the questions so far. Before we move on to the next product, by the way, I do want to make sure. So this comes in a 4-ounce jar. It comes in a 2-ounce tube. And then it's also coming in, well, you know how much I love these mini sticks, y'all. These mini sticks, and apparently y'all love them in the Pain Terminator and in the Allergy, Cold, and Sinus. So these are like our lip butter balm sizes. And I got to tell you, I've been saying, I really was like, oh, we'll see how this works. He was all fired up about it. And I loved the idea of the size of it and a stress relief for a kid who's at high school or middle school, and it's in their pocket or in their purse. And so I loved the concept, but I wasn't really sure like how long it's going to take somebody to get that on their skin. And so it is not as complicated as it seemed to me. And I absolutely love it. Joe Fran Wood says, I have spasms in my neck from dystonia. Will this help?
It should. And, it should do a lot of things. There's a slight, and I want to say slight possibility. If your dystonia also comes with vertigo or tinnitus, it may also help with that slightly. That depends on many different things, but it helps with mine. I don't have dystonia, but I have the tinnitus and I have vertigo. And that's all related. If you've done the deep dive, you understand that. So there's possibility.
Okay. Becky Lee is asking, does any of your products help with the thyroid?
It's on the 22nd.
Yeah. Mark your calendar, sweetie. It's a done deal. Like they just got to be labeled.
Already works.
Yeah, it's happening. So it's happening, May 22nd. Tanya Jones says the magnesium night boost has changed my life for sleep. And hey, go without getting sleep. I can tell you about that. It changes your life. You're right, Tanya. Such a great point. She said, I would buy it in a tub if you sold it that way. I was hooked on ZQuil. No. Oh my word. That is a life changer, sweetie. Ooh wee. KM Langer, 6520 says, my husband was in so much neck pain that he went to the ER yesterday. Says they gave him muscle relaxers, not much relief. I put Pain Terminator on him, but that didn't help either. Well, that didn't even help. That's crazy. And so
what type of pain? See, now, if it's a nerve short, you know how you have a short in a lamp, electrical plug, the light will flicker. If it's a short, that's a whole different thing. And if it's a short, this is your ticket. So that's why I told you we're approaching pain from other ways. The Terminator, I would certainly try this because it's done totally differently.
KM Langer, just send me an email and remind me that your husband was the one that went to the ER yesterday, and send me your information and we'll send you a jar. You don't have to pay for it. And so let's get you.
Know.
Yeah.
Because if not, there are other things that can be done.
Yeah. And I'll get it in the mail to you tomorrow morning. And so you'll have it as quickly as possible. Sherba 82 for your hubby. Sherba 82 says, I have rheumatoid and the Pain Terminator has changed my world. Maybe a year and wow, May will be a year and no pain meds.
I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. But if you've been on it for a year, it's time to swap up. Are you crying?
Yeah.
Oh, it makes a difference. If you live with something like pain or vertigo or tinnitus or dystonia, all of those things. We look normal on the outside, so people don't know that there's a handicap. And I hate to say that word because I don't come into agreement with it in my life or anybody else's. But it's difficult for people to understand what we're going through. And unless you have something chronic and or acute, and you get relief from that after you've been promised and promised and promised, and you spend all this money and all this time going to doctors, and I'm not down in doctors. Okay, now I'm down in doctors. You spent all the money going to doctors and you didn't get anywhere. It's you got hooked on some pain meds. If you're lucky. I'm just telling you, God put things on this earth to heal every part of us. Start cleaning up your life in every way that you can. Don't break the bank. Do one or two things at a time. It's like prepping. One or two things at a time. Start cleaning up your life and let us help you. We specifically, and I don't know anybody else doing this in the world. You write on here an issue you have. She comes to me because it might be a show I'm not on. And she says, Eve, we need to do this, this, and this. Can it be done? And my answer is, I'm sure God says it can be done. So let's go find his plan for this. Sometimes it's immediate. We just haven't been looking for it. Sometimes it takes a minute. We don't put it out unless we know it has tested well among people that we trust to tell us the truth one way or the other that a difference has been made. We don't just come on here and slap a for sale sign on the website to make a living. I could have retired a long time ago. I don't need to work. I have to work. It's my calling.
Yeah. And it's just the reason why it is emotional for me is because, that is life-changing. And it just goes back to the vision, that God gave me about he was going to use me to help bring healing. I'm not the healer. He's the one that's the healer. But, somebody's got to do the work. And we put so much work and heart into this. And it's just so when you hear that somebody's not on pain meds, when you hear that they're not on pharmaceuticals, when you know that is real tangible results that can make a big difference in their life, that, it's just like with Tanya saying, I'm not hooked on ZQL anymore. Those are tangible day-to-day life-changing results. And it's just humbling and it's just amazing. And so, and you work so hard. And I think that's where I get a lot of through the emails and the testimonials, the reviews on the website and people commenting during the shows. And, what happens is we work so hard. And I mean, I really pretty much wake up and until I go to bed, and this is the same with Eve. She's texting me last night and, producer Ron, all of us. And so, it's just that confirmation that what you're doing and you're working so hard at is making a tangible difference in people's lives, which is my favorite word in the last, year or so, is tangible. Like what, where's the fruit? Where's the tangible difference in people's lives? And I see God using the show. I tell God all the time, God, it's your platform, just show me what to do. Show me what to, how to make a tangible difference in people's lives. And so these kind of testimonials and just real life things, it's just so touching and moving because it's just answered prayers. We pray that this will make big differences in people's lives. And Eve's right. I don't care about the money. I do not care about the money. It is not what motivates us. What motivates us is the tangible change. You help enough people, Zig Ziglar used to say, you help enough people get what they want, you'll get what you want. And that's true. So I never have focused on money because it's a waste. It's not where I'm coming from. And so it's just not who I am or who I want to be. So, okay. KM Langer says, thank you so much. It's heartbreaking seeing him in so much pain. Yeah. So let's get that in the mail to him, honey.
Can I say one thing to her?
Mm-hmm.
I do believe in holistic chiropractor, and it could be anything from him sleeping wrong to him huddled over a desk all day. I don't know what he could be, a lumberjack. I don't know what it is, but a lot of times it's just the positioning of the body. And you can't, not you, but people come and go, well, when I put it on, I had pain, but the next day the pain came back. Well, did you quit doing what caused the pain, or did you find a way to work around it or do it differently? When you lay down at night, if you have tennis elbow from holding your computer or cell phone like this all day, and believe me, I don't play tennis, but they diagnosed me with tennis elbow. I couldn't quit laughing. But now at night, I know where it's a habit to do this or this. I need my
Yeah.
arms to be straight down by my side as much as possible for 8 hours to undo the damage I've done that day, regardless of how much Terminator I've put on. Do you understand the difference?
Yes, it makes so much sense. I have been wondering, what is the surgery where when you get about 55 or so, I've noticed a number of people have to have the surgery where their hands are starting to
Tunnel?
carpal tunnel. That's right. Okay, so I have started wondering if it's also I wonder if it's also how you're sleeping.
No,
Because like I
it's
noticed,
repetitive hand movement. So your
but
nerve,
see, if you're sleeping like this, where your fists are clenched,
yeah, that could be.
I've started to wonder about that because I've noticed that I will do that sometimes, and I put my hand out flat and on the bed and go to sleep, and so I've been, suspicious about that recently. Okay, so we've gotten one product done, so we got to move on. All right, let's talk about the Easy Reach mini sticks. I'm so excited. So the product we just went over, which is the magnesium deep tissue muscle relief cream with L-theanine and GABA. So those come in the 2-ounce tubes and the 4-ounce jars, and it comes in the mini Easy Reach little pocket size. So wanted to make sure you knew about that. Okay, we're going to move on. And the next pocket mini stick is the Soothing Anti-Itch and Unscented. So we already have a cream, we have an anti-itch bar soap, and though the unscented is also for sensitive skin, that's why it's in the blue, because it's all obviously also fine for anybody with sensitive skin. So eczema, psoriasis, rosacea, sensitive skin, and unscented in this. And so, but we did the unscented, even though the bar soap and the cream come in apricot chamomile, we only did this in the unscented. So Eve, tell us about it a little bit.
I would love to. So this was made for my mother. Believe it or not, she's gone to heaven now. But it was a big deal for her. Soothing Anti-Itch Mini Stick with chia oil effectively combats dry and dehydrated skin as well as allergic reactions. With its skin softening, moisturizing body butter, what's the hype? Chia seed oil offers unsurpassed hydration with its 18-3 fatty acids, making it the planet's richest known source. We extracted this potent oil to create a butter-like super moisturizer and packed it with anti-inflammatory omega-3s and 6s. Enhanced with vitamin E and essential oils, this product can reduce itchy, irritated skin and improve hydration quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Wow. Okay. So now you got the mini stick. This is great. Bug bites, all different kinds of things. And so we wanted to make sure that you had it in a mini stick just in case you need it. All right. The next one that we're releasing this in is a magnesium stress relief. We already had the lotion stick. And so this is now also in the little mini stick. And so amazing. So it's our stress relief. We have a whole stress relief line. And in fact, there's even a stress relief bundle. We'll be adding this to the bundle if we haven't already. I don't think we have yet. So it'll be coming as well. Okay. Did you want to read a little bit about this one as well? Tell a little.
Totally different formula. This is the Magnesium Boost Stress Relief Cream with magnesium and vitamin D and arnica, Montana. When you are stressed, you blow through or burn your magnesium stores. It's one of the reasons it's so hard to bounce back after a tough day or night or set of circumstances. But our formula doesn't stop with magnesium and vitamin D3. We also added vitamin K2, stress and pain relieving heady hitters in the form of arnica, turmeric, ashwagandha, and passion flower. Since the 1500s, arnica montana has been used for medicinal purposes to reduce inflammation and joint pain. Formulated with the 3 tropical body butters, that's the skin silk, 3 botanical oils, and aloe and cucumber extracts to soothe and moisturize our skin, the Magnesium Boost Pain Cream is safe even for sensitive skin and children. Now, there's something important I want you to know. All arnica is not the same. The arnica can be sourced, for the most part, from 2 places. Mexico and then Montana arnica. Doesn't mean the state of Montana necessarily. That's the genus name of the plant. But most people who put arnica in their products get it from Mexico. It's a much more inferior arnica. It's not bioavailable to the body, and it's extremely cheap. Ours, we only use arnica montana. And most people aren't going to say that on an ingredient deck, but it's becoming law that you have to do what's called an international nomenclature, Inky Deck now, so that things around the world are unanimously understood. So your deck should say Arnica, Montana, not Arnica, something else. Very, very important.
Yes. Okay.
That's
So
like using toothpaste with fluoride still in it.
all right. And then we also came out with the mini stick that's great for your purse or pocket in Focus Blend. So, we have a magnesium relief or magnesium boost focus blend. I love this one. I've got it on right now. I put it on in the mornings. It's got B12, lion's mane. It's amazing. So we decided to, actually, it was little Jocelyn, I call her Jocelyn. Jocelyn said, hey, what about the focus stick? And I was like, that's a great idea. So, anyways, and so we released it as well. And so tell us a little bit about that one as well.
Our Magnesium Boost Day Cream for Focus is enriched with B12 and lion's mane, crafted with powerful humectants that help draw the ingredients deep into the skin for optimal effectiveness and maximum absorption. Perfect for kids' book bags, desk drawers, pockets, in that new corner office you got, because you now have laser focus.
Okay. All right. So, okay. I cannot believe I have a son calling me after 3.5 years.
ADD and HDAD. Perfect.
Okay. The next one is, okay, we have, we do the goat milk and honey face and body lotion. And so that's been very popular with everybody. And of course, it has sea moss as well in it. Well, we're adding a new one, a new scent, and it is Vermont Honey Apple, if you are aware or not. But the lotion, we have not lotion, but bar soap. We have a bar soap in Vermont Honey Apple. It's one of producer Ron's favorites. And so, and my son's favorite for sure. So Vermont Honey Apple is now going to be available, or now is available, in a 2-ounce tube. And just amazing. It's a great smelling lotion. And so tell us a little bit about it, Eve.
Sure. Because soft skin starts at the barn, not at the beauty counter. Granny told the goats to behave, and they absolutely did not. These lotions are why Granny's goats walk around like they own the place, because they do. And they don't milk themselves, so you can stay ashy. Made low, slow, and crazy good, and Granny's silky, nutritionally dense topical treatment is so transformative that if your skin flakes after use, that's clearly a personal choice. Goat milk lotion is the difference between hydrated for a minute and soft for a lifetime. Made with goat milk, honey, sea moss, glycerin, tropical shea butter, and sunflower seed oil for deep, lasting hydration without heaviness, soothes irritation, and calms cranky, red, or itchy skin, supports the skin mantle, softens rough patches, is gentle enough for everybody, non-greasy, and absorbs beautifully. And the new scent choice is Vermont Honey Apple, which you already love in other products. For those who don't know, that beautiful essential oil blend smells like sweet apple, Anjou pear, and hints of ripe nectarine paired with delicate honey butter, vanilla sugar, coconut milk, and soft musk. It reminds me of early morning, fresh, clean, and invigorating. The apple and pear are slightly mellowed by the element of pure spun golden honey, and it's brilliant.
I love it.
It's calming, very happy scent.
Yes. Becky Lee says, I'll tell you, these products are amazing. I always go to Godly Granny before I look for a pain med. That's smart. Very smart. J155 says, is this product that I asked about last week for so your autoimmune condition that causes boils and lesions under the breast and other places? That is going to be, she's talking about the anti-chafing, right? Okay. So yep. Anti-chafing got pushed. And so it is the 22nd of May.
3 weeks.
So, yep, 3 weeks from today. Okay, sweetie. So just be patient with us.
Hang on. It's on the way.
Yeah. KM Langer says, I love your products. My favorite is the nighttime magnesium cream. No pill form for me anymore. Yes. Sherba82 says, I've been dealing with pain since I turned 40 and I just turned 62. So yes, 1 year of no pain like I was experiencing is really a big, big deal. That's so amazing. That's just awesome. Grammy says, all these Godly Granny products have changed my life. Finally, food for the body in all forms. That's so true. Let's see. Cotton Candy says, I was given face and body toner that a friend had a reaction to. I used it a couple of times. It tightened my face, but made my eyes stiff. What am I doing wrong? So she says she got a toner.
Is one of your toners, for toner from somebody else? Which toner? If it was the high and tight, no, that's not a toner. It's probably what it was supposed to do. You're just feeling it tighten your skin to help wrinkles and shrinking your pores is exactly what it's supposed to do.
Yeah. So I'm wondering if it was a Samson's Mane toner, which, oh, I love it. But she's saying my face made my eyes stiff. I'm not sure. Cotton Candy, you have to give us some more details, sweetie.
I don't know. I don't understand your story, but my guess is it was combating wrinkles, which is what it's supposed to do.
And it's weird because she says that they had an allergic reaction, and we don't really.
You know, as you and I have found out, because every time you've talked to me about an allergic reaction, we traced it back to somebody had just had an injection of something or other things that we won't discuss on the air because it's personal to them. But it's almost never, I mean, unless you're allergic to food, and I mean a real food, not a joke food, you're not going to be allergic to Godly Granny.
All these Godly Granny products have changed my life. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Kim K says, would the anti-itch stick help with poison ivy?
Yes, but I wouldn't use it for that because then anywhere else you touch the stick, you might have poison ivy. You don't want to take it to another place, get the cream.
Okay. We already have our first winner. For those that weren't right on at the very beginning, we're doing where every 10th review, that reviewer gets a gift. And so it's the oatmeal milk and honey, or there's a couple of different versions of it, but it's the milk bads when the little milk carton containers. And so our first winner is Janet P. So congratulations. So Janet, send me an email and tell me which one you want. There's a stress relief. There's oatmeal milk and honey. So there's my favorite, which is allergy, cold, and sinus. So just send me an email, Michelle@NashvilleMichelle.com, and tell me which version that you want. We have 4. There's stress relief. So yeah, there's 4 of them. Grammy says, I love these mini sticks for traveling and just having in my purse. Me too. I am loving it for allergy, cold, and sinus, but I could see where somebody that has any kind of pain. I have the pain in my purse too, just in case somebody around me needs it. Okay, I am loving the red cocoa body butter and scrub, Sherva says. Yes. And hey, anybody that has received a package lately in the last week, have you noticed something? There's little samples in there. And so we've been doing some samples of, I forget which one. I think it's red cocoa. Maybe I don't remember if it's red cocoa or if it's something else. I can't remember. But we've been doing the butter. Yeah. So it's been so dreamy. I love it. Okay, so
it's 5 years to make that essential oil blend.
It's so great. Okay, so that we're going to go on to the next one, which is another new product that we have. Oh, Kobe says, I love the restless leg cream. It really works, relaxes my legs, and no Charlie horse. Love it going to get my daughter some as well. Oh, that's great, Kobe. Okay, the next product we've got is Bee Propolis Healing Cream with turmeric. It's naturally scented, and it comes in a 4-ounce jar. Okay.
Say what? This honey and bee pollen thing has really come full circle. So where's all my lemonade lover? I mean, all my First Fruits lemon lovers. Listen up. All my honey lovers, all my bee pollen lovers. Godly Granny's Bee Propolis Healing Cream for skin that's burned, overheated, chapped, razor irritated, or peeling. When you use this, you reach for it when your skin looks or feels like too much sun, hot, tight, tender, overheated, hot flashes, heat, too long in a hot shower, flushed, uncomfortable, after shaving, for razor burn or cracking, hands, legs, elbows, across the nose, winter cold exposure, raw, chapped, tight. If it's high, dry, or irritated, you don't guess, you use this. It cools heat so skin settles down. It softens dry, rough, flaky areas, helps skin look less red and feel more comfortable, adds back moisture and seals it there, supports skin and supports skin repair. Why this one works. It's Granny's Bees. This formula isn't random. It's built around pure bee propolis doing what it's known for. protecting and stabilizing every skin cell with everything else supporting that job. Bee propolis is a natural healing resin bees use to seal and protect their hive. On skin, it's a shield for stressed areas and support recovery. It stands guard over your skin biome and your skin pH. It's also got Godly Granny's honey that pulls moisture into the skin and seals it there. Helps tight, dry skin feel flexible again. Extremely anti-aging. Soothes and comforts with aloe and cucumber to cool and hydrate overheated skin and take the edge off that too much sun heat feeling, and to cushion the cell matrix for faster and more comfortable healing. Then we added calendula, arnica montana, and turmeric to reduce skin redness, calm stress skin and inflammation, and support skin that's been through too much. Sea moss for intense remineralization for depleted skin. Helps restore a healthier, more youthful appearance to dehydrated skin. Then it's got the base of the skin silk butters, the shea cocoa and mango butter, to contribute vitamins and help stop transdermal moisture loss. And it creates a protective layer that lets skin recover in less time. Then we added acai and grapefruit extract, antioxidants, and a tall glass of bioavailable vitamin C to support skin under duress, and horsetail extract for natural silica to support skin strength and structure. How to use it. Put it on the problem after sun exposure, after shaving, on dry, chapped, dehydrated, rough areas, or anywhere the skin feels hot, tight, or uncomfortable. Use it right after a shower or anytime your skin needs it. This is for real, visible, instantaneously. You're going to feel it to help start alleviating skin problems. So you don't need 5 products for sun, shaving, dryness, weather, all that. You need one that cools it, softens it, and heals it to get back to normal. This is that one.
And this is also an after wax. Like you go get a bikini wax. This will be the product. And so I want to make sure everybody knows. This
or
is
after
amazing.
Permanent makeup. And I don't know, tattoos. After the healing period. Well, this actually can go on before that because there's nothing in it to pull out the ink, and it's unscented, so it's not going to sting. Perfect for that. So if you get like permanent eyeliner or you get the tattoo eyebrows or any of that, perfect for that.
Share about what we were talking about this morning about some of these after tattoo.
One more person asked me about Aquaphor. I am taking a wiffle bat to their face. That's the worst thing on the planet. And if you hang around to the end of the show, you're going to see something really funny and you're going to completely understand. This is not
we'll cover it.
To be getting off the show because something's about to happen that ain't never happened before. Ever.
Yes. Okay. So we'll cover the Aquaphor on the 22nd show. I forgot that was what it was that we were talking about. All right. So the next one, I want to go back. Cotton Candy responded, and I want to make.
Don't.
Yeah. Don't. Okay. Cotton Candy responded and said the product is Godly Granny Skin Energy Niacinamide Face and Body Toner with Bamboo Charcoal. I'm so glad this came up because I think people are thinking they're having an allergic reaction and they're not. It's just working. Please explain.
Yes, it's called flushing. It's doing its job. So anything with niacin in it, if it's real bioavailable niacin, it goes in directly under the skin where it's been applied. And if you apply it in the belly button, the bottom of the feet, it goes everywhere. What it does, it goes in and it opens your blood vessels a little, just enough to really get oxygenated blood and anything that you're using where it needs to go for quicker, faster, longer benefit, whatever that is. So what you're feeling is a flushing. It's completely normal. You may even feel a little warm in the face. It's all normal and it will go away. And it means you're deficient in vitamin B5. So I'm glad you're using it.
That's good. And Cotton Candy, I'm so glad that you responded so that way we knew. And that way, because I think sometimes people get that flush, they turn red and they don't realize that it's working, that's what it's, niacinamide will do that. But honey, I'm thinking since you got this from a friend that you may not realize that you use it like what Eve just said, belly button and bottoms of your feet, which is where your largest pores are, especially after a bath, and then let it dry for a few minutes. And then you can apply, whichever product you're fixing to use. Let's say I'm so Southern. And so that you're getting ready to use, and it will help it work even better. So you want to put on the Magnesium Boost Night formula for helping you to sleep at night, it'll help that work even more. You got pain and you want to use that toner where the pain is, let it dry for about 30 to 60 seconds. And once it's dry, then go on ahead and put that even on the location of where you're hurting, and it'll help. Okay. And it just makes that pain work even better. Mm-hmm.
I want to say one more thing about the B-propolis cream.
Uh-huh.
There's other people that have been making B-propolis creams for a long time, and I don't like the formula. I don't like the formula a little bit. However, they're charging upwards of $96 for a 2-ounce jar. So you can get like 4 of those here for that. That's the real deal. You need to be aware. This is a highbrow, should be a high dollar product. We're just going to make it enough bulk to make it worth everybody's while. This is one of those that you don't understand till you get it. And though you don't have to put any of our products in the refrigerator, it lasts a little longer if you do, but you don't have to. But if you put that B-propolis in the refrigerator, the consistency reminds me of pudding. It's amazing. It's just flat out amazing.
Okay. All right. Which mini stick do you recommend for arthritis in the base of my right thumb? It's so painful and swollen.
Okay. Either the Terminator, if it's going to be the mini stick, either the Terminator or the new deep tissue muscle relief. However, if you can get the smallest container of the niacinamide cream or serum or the toner to spray on the superchargers, you won't need as much of it and it'll last longer.
Okay. Grammy says, I've won so many things, wonderful things from you. I would like to donate this to another viewer. So producer Ron went to the next reviewer. So then producer Ron went to the next reviewer, and he says our winner wanted to donate her winnings to another viewer. So I went to the next reviewer, and that's Abby G. So Abby, send me an email, Michelle@NashvilleMichelle.com, and send me which milk bath you want, and we'll send it to you, honey. Okay, so let's keep going. Let's see. Oh, I'm excited about this. I used it last night, by the way.
Did you?
Yeah, the Pain Blend one. So I have been excited about this. Have you ever used Bath Fizzy? So it's a Bath Bomb Fizzy powder. So it's really Bath Fizzy powder. But oh my goodness, I love this. And I'm going to tell you why I love it, because you get to decide how much you want to put in there. And if you need a little bit extra, you got it. And so this can do, I think, easily 4 baths, and then 4 foot baths, and then even more foot baths with one container if you decided you wanted to do it. Measurements of where to start are on the back, on the directions for you. But here's the thing, it's to what you want. So anyways, but I love this because it just gives you some flexibility, okay? And so the Fizzy Bath Powder comes in Pain Blend. It's coming in 3 today. And Pain Blend is, of course, one of our first. And so tell me about it, Eve.
Well, first thing I want to say is that's not colored. That's the color of natural turmeric. So I don't want anybody saying that. So
and it is that color.
Be aware that your bath water will be slightly yellow. Okay, so we're doing the Pain Blend first. Now, there's no menthol in this, so you're completely fine to sit in it. It's a 12-ounce jar, naturally tinted by turmeric. Deep relief without drama. Pain doesn't need perfume. It needs a plan. This one's for the folks who are tired of icy hot gimmicks and want something that actually gets into the muscle, not just on top of it. No menthol, no fake freeze, just deep, botanical, mineral-driven relief that works through your skin the way your body actually understands. As this powder dissolves, it releases a warm, grounding soak while your feet, again, doing the Lord's work, pull in magnesium and anti-inflammatory support like a sponge with purpose. What it's for: chronic aches and pains, muscle soreness and stiffness, joint discomfort and inflammation, post-workout recovery. I slept wrong and now I'm paying for it situations. It's wonderful for fibromyalgia and arthritis. Formulated with backbone, magnesium to relax tight muscles, reduce nerve tension, and help calm inflammation at the source. Vitamin D3 to support musculoskeletal health and recovery, because pain isn't just physical, it's systemic. Arnica montana, nature's answer to bruising, soreness, and swelling, a longtime favorite for anyone who actually uses their body. Turmeric, the deep anti-inflammatory support, also responsible for the natural color shift because real ingredients don't sit still and look pretty just for marketing. Why this works through your feet. Your feet don't argue about absorption. They don't dilute, filter, or question. They just soak everything up because that's the largest pores of your body. Magnesium for muscle relief, botanicals for inflammation support, and minerals for systemic calm. While you sit there doing absolutely nothing, that's what we call efficient healing. How to use it. Add to a warm bath or foot soak. Let the water do the work while you stop trying to push through pain like it's a personality trait. Soak for 20 to 30 minutes. Repeat as needed. No burn, no freeze, just relief.
Okay, now, if y'all I want to make sure people understand. So this is like the bath bomb. It just gives you more flexibility. And so, or like the foot fizzies, we have Pain Blend Foot Fizzy. This just gives you a little bit of flexibility. I will not let my home not have a couple of the bath bombs and a couple of the allergy, cold, and sinus bath bombs. So the Pain Blend and this one, and the allergy, cold, and sinus. I absolutely loved them. Now, why do I love them? Because they work. If they didn't work, I wouldn't love them. And so this is just a different form of getting it. It's kind of like a bath bomb already, broken up, and this will give you some flexibility. It's really 2 bath bombs broken up. But so many of you have said, it's hard to break up the bath bombs. Well, this is it. This is a great solution for you, and it lets you choose how much you want. I think is brilliant because it depends on how much water you put in the tub as well, or how much pain maybe you're in and you want to put a little in and try it. Now, here's the big thing. Make sure you got your feet in the bathtub and that it's nice, warm water. So that way it opens up those pores, because that's the whole point. And that's why you stay in the bathtub and you soak. Okay. Turn on the Michelle Moore show, or, whatever you want to listen to, and some Christian music, some praise and worship music would be great while you're in the bathtub. When I am hurting, one of the things I have been known to do, I shared this with the UTI thing that I was going through a couple of months ago, where I had the Jace thing, and I did the Jace case, and I took an antibiotic, and I put a Pain Blend bath bomb in the bathtub. It's almost like 1:30 in the morning. And I started laying hands. I got in the bathtub and I laid hands on where I was hurting and started declaring that I was healed and thanking the Lord for being healed. And when I got up out of that bathtub, I was a new woman, went straight to bed, went straight to sleep. I'm telling you, do not let yourself run out of the Pain Blend anything, whether it's of something. If it's this, if it's the bath bombs, if it's the foot fizzies, something. So that way, if something flares up or whatever. And the other one that I love is the massage oil. I just said earlier, I've started to realize I'm holding some stress through my shoulders, was hurting really badly, which is very unlike me a couple of months ago. And I shared this before, but I'm going to share it again. I just so happened to have the Pain Blend therapeutic massage oil on the nightstand, my nightstand. So I asked my husband, will you please put this like all over my upper back and shoulders area? And he was like, are you hurting? Because I never hurt. And so I was like, yes. And I was hurting so bad, and it was bedtime. I was in pain. And so he put it on and massaged it in really good for me. And within 5 minutes, I was asleep. Not just out of pain, I was gone. I was asleep. I go to bed pretty early anyway. So
oils are purpose-driven massage oils.
They are on time.
Nothing on earth, man.
So, okay. Xander's mom has a note here and says, thank you, Grammy, for donating your gift to me. You're wonderful. God bless you, Grammy. So wanted to share that. That's so sweet. Okay, so this is our first fizzy bath powder. I just think they're amazing. You throw some in the bathtub and it just fizzes right up, and you're like, oh my goodness, this is going to be great. The next one is allergy, cold, and sinus. Tell us about it.
Okay. 12-ounce jar, white powder, eucalyptus-driven respiratory reset. If you can't breathe better, if you can breathe better, you can live better. So let's start today. When your head feels like it's been stuffed with cotton and regret, Granny doesn't hand you a tissue, she hands you a tub. This isn't just a bath or a foot soak. This is a steam room, sinus rinse, cough medicine, mineral soak, and immune nudge, all wrapped up into one fizzy, bubbling jar of why didn't I do this sooner? As soon as this powder hits warm water, it releases the essential oil Eucalyptus globulus, that's the most powerful one for this type of issue, into the air like a botanical eviction notice for congestion. Meanwhile, your feet are quietly doing the real work, absorbing magnesium and minerals like they've been waiting all day for something useful to do. What it's for: stuffy nose, fever, sinus pressure, allergies, chest tightness, shallow breathing, bronchitis, pneumonia, head pressure and foggy thinking, fake COVID viruses, immune system support during everybody's sick season, and that moment you realize your sinuses have declared war. Formulated with purpose, with eucalyptus globulus to open airways, loosen congestion, and turn your bathroom into a breathing sanctuary. Antimicrobial, anti-inflammatory, and definitely not here to play games. Magnesium that absorbs beautifully through the feet, relaxes muscles, calms the nervous system, and reduces inflammation while your body focuses on recovery. Vitamin D3 supports immune function and mood, because when your body is fighting something off, your mood usually goes with it. Zinc, a quiet immune powerhouse, supports healing, helps shorten duration of illnesses, and reinforces your body's natural immunity defenses. Pineapple extract, which is bromelain. There goes your cough. So it's for aches, cough, sore throat, fever, all of the things which you mentioned. This is wonderful for people with hay fever. I mean, this is just an amazing product. This is my favorite of the powders. Like, she likes the pain one.
Oh, I like this. This is right there with it. They're equal. It's equal opportunity in my home. Okay, so I want to also make sure people realize this is magnesium. Make sure your feet are in the water. Soak for 20 minutes. Give it time. And also with these, especially this one, allergy, cold, and sinus, I'll take the water and wash my face with it a few times. It's food for the body. It's going to open you up. It'll be just fine. And so wanted to make sure that you realize.
I want you to understand how essential oils work in the body. Essential oils, true essential oils, which I assure you these are the molecules are so tiny that they actually can go through the skin into the blood-brain barrier. So that means it can get to any body extremity in 120 seconds. What do you think about that? You can set a timer.
All right. The next one is our stress relief formula for fizzy bath powder.
Okay. So again, 12-ounce jar calms with nervous system backup. You don't need another coping mechanism. You need to calm down. And this one isn't about smelling relaxed. It's about actually being relaxed. From the moment this hits water, lavender essential oil starts softening the edges of your day. But underneath that, there's a deeper plan happening, one that works through your feet, into your whole body system, and straight to your nervous system. Because stress isn't just in your head, it's in your body. What it's for: mental overload and emotional fatigue, restlessness, and the inability to unwind and turn off racing thoughts at night with sleep struggles, hormonal tension and cortisol overload, lymphatic drainage, that I'm fine, it's not fine. Built to settle you properly. Lavender essential oil, magnesium to relax muscles and nerves, to help your body shift out of fight or flight and into rest and repair. Vitamin D3 to support mood regulation, crying jags, and overall emotional balance. Ashwagandha, a natural adaptogen that helps regulate stress hormones and improve resilience to daily pressures. Passion flower, gentle but powerful support for anxiety, restlessness, and sleep quality. Your feet are the most effective transdermal absorption zones of the body. That means faster calming of the nervous system, better mineral uptake, full body relaxation response, improved sleep signaling. So while your brain is still trying to process the day, your body clocks it out. How to use it: pour into a warm bath or foot soak, stay for at least 20 minutes. And then say to yourself, I didn't just fall asleep, I shut down properly. So you know how you close your computer and you didn't shut it down and you come back up and everything's we want? This is like powering down your body.
Yeah. This is so good.
This at night, or if I had to go somewhere that was going to be extremely stressful.
And so this is also where you can use it as foot fizzies, like a foot bath. And so, I just want to make sure people realize, so you can get the little foot fizzies that come in as the balls, because we have that as well for stress relief for all of these, but in other formulas as well that are wonderful.
One warning, do not use these for pets. They're too strong for pets. Come back on the 22nd. Pets have a line of their own.
Thank you. Okay. We have some other foot fizzies. We have a lot of foot fizzies, and we have a detox that does really well. Excuse me. And of course, we have First Fruits foot fizzies and bath bombs and all that as well. And that's how you get vitamin C. Okay. May need to get a water. Okay, so I had a question from Beloved Warrior. Can you remind us again, is it the niacinamide spray or serum that is more intense for a stronger effectiveness combined with Pain Terminator?
That's the serum that goes on prior. The spray is to reactivate once it's started to wear off. So the answer to your question is the serum.
Okay, perfect. All right. And then, okay. I have a few reviews I wanted to read from last time. So the first one is the all natural wool dryer balls. This is from Tanya J. She says, I love this product. Love the dryer balls. I feel so much better knowing that I'm not using a chemical based softener mixed with the dryer bliss oil. It's amazing. I can't use those softener sheets or whatever. Okay. Raw bee pollen. I love this. Janet P says, this is how I eat my bee pollen every day. I take a small scoop of whipped lemon, ginger, honey. Y'all really love the whipped honey. I hear so much about the whipped honey. So it's the whipped lemon, ginger, honey, and then dip it into the bee pollen. That's so smart. Okay. Raw bee pollen, another review. This is from Lisa J. She says, this bee pollen is purely amazing. I actually feel energized in the morning, not surprised. After I chew it up really good, I actually really love the taste, and the health benefits are endless. Well, you will see how your body will react, and it's all good. Gotta try this stuff. You will be amazed at how you feel. That's so great.
That's true. That's true. It takes a lot to move my needle because I've seen everything, but I felt it on day 2. So this is like an energy drink without anything bad and no jitters, no crash. It's just this.
I'll tell you that
earlier about how honey holds things in the body longer before it goes to the digestive system. So putting bee pollen and honey together is almost a double good thing. I'm not say double jeopardy because it's double whammy, double good thing.
I love it. Many people wrote about the, this isn't the one. We'll get to that one in a minute. But this one is about the First Fruits Face and Body Lemon Balm. That's the healing herbal salve. Many people have written about this. But this one was from Cindy D. She says, I've been using this since it was first available. So it's about 15, 16 months since we launched the company. And this was one of our first 25 products. She says, I use this on my face, my neck, my arms, and my upper chest every day. I alternate with the orange about every month or so. We were talking about that earlier. The orange herbal salve will also, the healing herbal salve, it will deliver vitamin C, but they just do it differently. God created them because they do different things. So even though we hear vitamin C, you still want to trade it up some. And so she says she alternates it. So good girl, Cindy. My skin is so healthy and soft with diminished wrinkles and fine lines. I would definitely put it on my face around the crow's feet. Okay, she says, and people tell me all the time that I don't look my age. It also helps heal and fade arm scratches where my fur babies get overly excited when I get home from work and accidentally scratch me. I got a jar of it for a coworker. She has been using it for her arms. She is diabetic and has rosacea, and her arms have always looked like she has been in a briar patch. They have completely healed up with continued use. Wow. All right. The next one is, this was the one I was going to tell you. So Eve, we've heard a lot on the reviews from the Protective Yogurt Probiotic Face and Body Veil. This particular one is the immunity boost, but I know you love this product. And so I wanted you to hear this. She says, this is Lisa J, said it opens her sinuses. She says the probiotic immunity boost face and body veil is simply wonderful cream. Not only is it a great cream to apply on your face or anywhere for that matter, but it opens your sinuses. I love it. Tell us about that.
Yeah, any of our immunity blends and any of the products, great. The reason it works so well in the yogurt probiotic is because it's got cultured Greek yogurt in it. So what this is doing is it's putting a veil between you and everything that's not you, and it's also restoring your gut health at the same time. This is a really big deal, and sometimes I think we don't talk about it enough because every day somebody asks me what's my favorite thing, and I have favorites. I do, and sometimes they change as we change formulas or we get new things. But we've had yogurt. I don't ever. And the reason it's in my top 2 is because I don't have extensive pain every day. So I don't have to have pain as number 1. But I have 9 grandkids and I used to keep a lot of them after school, and they were constantly bringing germs home to me. And I was constantly, because I had been diagnosed, so I do not accept it, as asthma and some chronic allergy, sinusitis, rhinosinusitis type things. I would get sick all the time. And I'm a preacher's kid. So growing up, every Sunday after, church we go to, the nursing home, the hospital, the whatever. And we're just always sick. So my lifelong best friend, she's a certified raw food nutritionist with a bunch of other names at the end. And we work with a lot of holistic ex-medical field people. And they just taught us that, everything starts in the gut. So this is a product that starts fixing the gut. But you can feel it stay on your body in a wonderful way. It's very whipped. It's very whipped creamy like. What I love about it is that it stays on for multiple washings. Now, if you get in the shower in hot water and you stay in there a while and you soak really good or use some type of exfoliator, it's not going to stay on your body. If you use a hand sanitizer with alcohol in it, it's not going to stay on your body. But just regular hand washing during the fake COVID mess that went on, literally hospitals would drive up in trucks and we would offload pallets onto it because the medical staff, they were having to wash their hands so much and use so much sanitizer, their hands were bleeding. So if you want to have the best chance not to catch something, do not travel without this. Put it on any exposed skin, especially your face, your neck, your hands. If you go barefoot and you come in at night and you've washed your feet, put it on the bottoms of your feet. This is a protective veil and gut fix in a jar.
That's amazing. Okay. So, and I love the gut fix thing because people don't realize how important gut health is. And so
you have to eat like 3 months worth of yogurt to get the same amount you get in your body from using that one jar.
Okay. That's amazing. Okay. So Beloved Warrior says, we talked about that. I wanted to talk about, I think it was, Pierre's mom was asking about which honey is good for dogs, and that would be the wildflower. So it's homespun wildflower, and it's so funny because we've been talking about that all morning. So okay, here's the thing. So we're going to come out, with like a little cookbook we were talking about, and so we were talking about making sure we put something about homespun, because homespun will be one of the 7 honeys that we keep permanently. And so, and it's because of this very reason. It's because it's fur baby safe for dogs. And so anyways, but very, very good. And so it's like a superfood for our fur babies, or puppy fur babies, or doggy fur babies. So we just wanted to make sure you knew that. Anything you want to add to that, Eve?
I do. We've got 2 little chihuahuas, Butterbean and Moji. And chihuahuas get overheated very quickly. We live in Georgia, so it's certainly an issue here. And a lot of times chihuahuas, their full-time job is napping. Napping and yapping, my husband would say. So this is just wonderful for them because they can go into heat stroke very quickly. And I can tell when they're run down. So I just put like an 1/8 teaspoon of honey in their water, and literally within 10 minutes, it's zoomy time in a good way, not in a bad way. Every dog, don't give it to cats, every dog needs honey. And the reason we say wildflowers got a little bit of everything in it from outside. There's nothing wrong with any of the homespun. The orange blossom, the lemon blossom are both fine for your dog. It's just wildflower is better because it treats more, it's a larger spectrum of what it treats in your animal. It's also good for their digestive health. It's good for their teeth. It's good for their bones. It's good for their brain. It's just very important.
Okay, that's great.
And if they have a sore on their body, cleanse the sore and put honey just like you would put Neosporin, because that's what honey is. Real honey is nature, God's Neosporin. Yes, it'll be sticky, but it'll heal it.
Okay, so Pierre's mom says they don't understand about the bee pollen. I ate a fourth of a teaspoon and it's dry and tastes like burnt asparagus.
Okay, I love asparagus, but I mean, everybody thinks it tastes like something. I love the taste of it, but it definitely has a taste. But to me, I mean, I long for it in the morning. I keep it in a drawer beside my bed. First thing I do in the morning, literally when I roll over, is I look at the Bible verse of the day and I have my beef on.
I think maybe that might be a good thing to do Grammy said, where she puts it in the honey. If you don't like the way it tastes, remember too, you can put it on top of yogurt as a topper.
Smoothie,
and so
you wouldn't taste it.
Yeah. So I think that you gotta mix it with something.
Hot tea, it really does, or coffee. Put it in either one of those.
Yeah. Yeah. Cousin, yes. So we are keeping a little bit of all three. It's just not all flavors of all of them. There's so many. It's just unlimited. Yes. Let's see. Oh, beloved Warrior 22 says yes, and the bee pollen has completely healed me of allergy symptoms this year. Amazing immune boost. Yes.
Huge.
Yes. Okay. Sherba is asking, would the fizzy powder be good for someone who has been diagnosed with dementia and Alzheimer's? My mother was diagnosed 4 months ago. Please help.
Okay. Yes and no. It's not going to do anything for the mental deterioration. However, it's wonderful for sundowners. And we found this out by accident because my husband's father died of that 3 years ago. So if it's emotional outburst, if it's crying, if it's depression, hysteria, confusion, all of those things, it's not going to do anything for the brain. However, brain stuff's coming. It's coming.
Okay. Cooper Smith 222 says, I spilled some of my bee pollen and my dogs ate it. Is it good for them?
It's fine, but it's food. It's food.
That's funny.
Probably great.
Well, you can put a little bit on their food, right? Food topper.
Absolutely can. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Don't do it to cats. Do it to dogs.
Would you say don't give it to the cats?
Yeah. It won't hurt them, but it doesn't help them. They had, I know they look kind of like a similar animal, but internally they're different.
Because the dude says, I'm going to have to disagree. The bee pollen does not taste like asparagus. That's hilarious.
No, I'm not. To me, it tastes kind of like, I don't know, kind of like it's got a candy flavor to me, but not sweet. It's just good to me. It's good. But to each his own.
Yeah.
You got people that say, hey, my sea mineral smells like sea minerals. What's up with that? Well, it's from the sea.
Oh, my goodness. Okay. Oh, decreasement. What a great point. Wore the veil. So we're talking about the veil on the bottom of my feet when I went sandal shopping this week. Happy to have that protection. What a great idea.
If you're grounding in an area, if you're barefooting, grounding in an area that has a lot of spray over, which I don't know anywhere that doesn't have spray over now, it'd be wonderful. You can still ground and ground better with that on your feet.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So Kobe 2014 says, I like the bee pollen. I started out with a fourth of a teaspoon, like we had said, and increased it to 1 teaspoon. I have mine in the refrigerator. Good stuff. So yeah, it's just, like we said, it's just what you like and what you don't like. But if you think it tastes like asparagus, Pierre's mom one, I would say add it to some yogurt, like a spoon of yogurt or something, honey. Or smoothie, like what Eve was saying. Okay, we have one more product we're going to do a recap on, but we got Andrea with reliable beauty reviews, and
stay tuned.
Yes, and so it'll probably be pretty easy to tell what product we're going to be talking about when we come right back. And then we've got some more new products that we're going to be releasing today as well, and we'll cover also any other winners that we've had from doing the reviews. And so on the website, godlygranny.com. All right, let's see her. Oh, y'all brace yourself. I didn't see this one coming. Okay, so brace yourself. It's really good. This is one of her best ones.
And stay after the review for the special effect, for the special guest that we have coming on afterwards.
All right, here we go.
If you're curious about beef tallow lip products as well as product comparisons, this video is for you. Hi everyone, I'm Andrea with Reliable Beauty Reviews, and today I cannot wait to tell you about 2 new lip products that Godly Granny has created. One of them is called Plumping Tallow Lip Gloss, and the other one is called Hydrating Tallow Lip Oil. And towards the end of the video, we're going to compare Godly Granny's lip oil with another natural skincare company who has created a lip oil as well with tallow in it. And we'll see which one wins. To begin, let's talk about the Plumping Tallow Lip Gloss. This is what it looks like. I love the nice size bottle that it comes in. This product is absolutely amazing. It has 6 natural ingredients in it. The Wagyu beef tallow, I was pretty impressed by. That sounds top shelf to me. It definitely is has a nice shine to it. It's not sticky, which is really important to me. There's a lot of lip glosses out there that are sticky. And it is hydrating, but above all, it's plumping because of that essential peppermint oil that's in it. This essential peppermint oil is so refreshing. It's the first thing that hits you the minute you put it on your lips. You're going to love it. I certainly did. And believe it or not, I don't like peppermint. There's something about this one that I absolutely love, probably because it's the real deal. It's not a candy cane fake kind of a peppermint taste. So this lip gloss checks off all boxes. I love the fact that Godly Granny put it in a really pretty feminine flowery bag. I know I'm not going to lose this if I stick this in my purse. It'll be a lot easier to find. I give this product a 10 out of 10. It definitely is an amazing lip gloss with beef tallow in it. You're going to love it. Now let's talk about their hydrating tallow lip oil. This is like next level moisturization, if you asked me. It's a little darker in color. It has the kaolin clay in it like the gloss does, natural color from the kaolin clay. This is loaded with oils as well as the premium Wagyu beef. It's so amazing. The minute you put it on your lips, you're going to get that wonderful, refreshing taste of essential peppermint oil, but you are going to feel that hydration go into effect immediately. Use it in the day, use it in the nighttime, because our lips do not have oil glands like our skin does. So it's important to keep your lips hydrated and protected, because those are the first things that are going to dry out as well as your skin. But always remember, keep your lips protected. This oil is definitely going to do that. I give this product a 10 out of 10. It also comes with a lovely flowery bag as well. It's amazing. So I was curious. I happened to be online and I found another company that calls themselves a natural skincare company. They sell tallow products and they also sell lip oil. This company is called the Kalos Company, and they also have a similar bottle like Godly Granny does. I picked a blossom color. It's a pink color. All lip glosses have a hint of color, so this one obviously has a little pink in it. This actually, I wasn't too pleased with this product. Although it is an oil, it's a little thicker than Godly Granny's oil, but that's not really the big problem. The smell of it is not very pleasant. It's very lanolin forward. I'm very familiar with lanolin. It has like a medicinal smell to it. And even though these ingredients that we'll put up on the screen have peppermint oil in it, I did not taste anything peppermint at all. It was just a very medicinal taste. But you know, it goes beyond that. Let's talk about the ingredients as you can see them on the screen. I did a little research, and there are some questionable ingredients that those that are in the clean beauty industry do not like. A few of them I'll talk about, as you can, and you can do your own research if you want, but one of them is iron oxide. That tends to have contaminants in it, so I wasn't too happy about that. Another ingredient that's in it is carmine. Carmine usually gives you pigment in products. Carmine is crushed insects. If you're a vegan out there, you know you're not going to be buying this product. I don't like the sounds of it. At the same time, it is a questionable ingredient. But you know what I also found out? I went on the Godly Granny website and I checked out their 5 dirty dozen list. Remember the 60 ingredients that they'll never use in any of their products? Carmine is one of them. So that was an immediate red flag for me. I don't know about you, but I am loyal to Godly Granny. I know they're always going to give me really good products, excellent ingredients. They go through a lot of trouble sourcing their ingredients. So this particular product is very questionable to me based upon the questionable ingredients. I give this product a 5 out of 10, and I'm being a little generous. Godly Granny's Plumping Tallow Lip Gloss, 10 out of 10. The Hydrating Tallow Lip Oil is so much nicer. It gets a 10 out of 10. I know I can trust Godly Granny. I would recommend trying both of their products on their website. You are going to You would not believe how amazing it makes your lips feel. Let me know in the comments which product you think you like better. I know I'm going to keep both of them in my purse. Thank you for watching. I'm Andrea with Reliable Beauty Reviews, and I will see you next time.
I love it. Okay, so Andrea was talking about the lip oil and the lip gloss. They come in these little bags. They're so cute. I have been absolutely loving these, and we've been getting some great reviews. In fact, we've heard about a few more reviews even that I was looking today. It's just so great. So Lisa J says, awesome lip gloss. I just got my lip gloss the other day, and it does plump up your lips. My lips are so soft and shiny. And the color is very subtle. It's just wonderful. It's just a wonderful, tasty lip gloss. I will be buying more again. Buying this again. Yes, I've got 3. I got one. I got all different kinds of spots where I keep them where I get ready in the morning in my purse, and then out here in the granny or the she shed. So wanted to share that. I thought that was so good. And then the nighttime bath and body and therapeutic massage oil PM blend. Let's see. Lisa J said the nighttime bath and body and therapeutic massage oil PM blend is such a wonderful massage oil. This is so great to put on your body after a nice hot bath and just before bedtime. It smells wonderful and leaves your skin feeling silky smooth. I feel very relaxed after using it. I agree. This is one of my favorite products that we've got. It's just so good. And so love it, love it. Okay, so let's bring Eve back in. We've got one more thing I want to talk about, which is called the Organic Dead Sea Mineral Mud Face, Body, and Scalp Mask. It's already drying.
And who's Eve? I'm her crazy cousin Delilah.
I love it. So look at that.
Wait a minute. I need to preface this video by saying, number 1, I am not a shape-shifting reptilian.
Oh my
and
goodness.
number 2, I'm not doing blackface, so I don't want any drama later on. This is not that.
Yes. Okay. I love this product. I actually put it on this morning. I put it on under my arms as well. And so, because it is a detoxer, this is our organic, actually the ingredients, it's very similar to our pain poultice, but different. And so this has the organic Dead Sea mineral mud in it. We love it. This is a face, a body, and a scalp mask. Tell us how to do the scalp part of the mask.
Well, you do it the same way you do your face and your body. So let me do the overall. And
okay.
I would have done this in my hair, but I don't want to have to rewash my hair after the show.
Yeah.
So what this mask can do for face, body, and hair. Now this is organic. This is certified organic Dead Sea mineral mud. Is known for purifying and balancing. The texture helps lift surface buildup and excess oil, while the mineral salts support the reset feeling you get from high-end spa mud services. The mud is rich in minerals like magnesium, calcium, sodium, potassium, zinc, strontium, and bromides. Here's what users typically love it for. Detox of everything. Congested pores and dull skin. Helps loosen the biofilm, oil plus debris plus yesterday's life choices, so skin is cleaner and fresher after rinsing. Oil control without stripping, especially for T-zone, back, chest, shoulders, and butt acne. Texture and smoothness. Skin often feels more refined after use. A calming, balanced effect. Mineral heavy mud mask often leaves skin soothed, not squeaky. How it hydrates. You're not imagining it. Mineral salts, especially magnesium-rich salts, are hygroscopic, meaning they can attract water. That doesn't mean the mask is a moisturizer, but it can leave skin feeling less parched than many clays, especially when used correctly and followed with any Godly Granny moisturizer. The trick is timing. Don't let it turn into a full desert crack situation on dry, sensitive skin. Who should use unscented? That's everybody's version. That's for eczema, psoriasis, rosacea, or easily reactive skin. Teens and adults love this. It's great for acne. If you're a heavy makeup wearer, you want to do this for a full reset. Now let's talk about hair. One of the reasons hair fall even begins outside of our diet being devoid of vitamins and minerals is the fact that our pores can get very easily stopped up. And once a pore is stopped up, sometimes it just dies off and doesn't come back to life. So it's very important that once in a while we go in and clean out the root ball. Now, I can imagine you saying, I don't want to put mud on my face. I don't want to put it in my hair. It rinses off quickly, cleanly, immediately. And I promise you the aftermath is worth it. This is, if you went and got this done, well, first of all, you'd have to fly to Israel and go to a Dead Sea spa to get the quality that we get. And if you order other people's, that you'll get a dry powder that you have to add your sink water to, which makes no sense at all, or it's very oily. This is neither one of those things. This has got Dead Sea mud, water, vitamin E, and the water is reverse osmosis, cleanest water on the planet. And then if you choose a scented one, which one did you get? The tea tree for extra strength?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. You have a choice of tea tree and unscented. I'm wearing the unscented just because that's what John brought home to me. They're both wonderful. Now, it doesn't just have to go on your face. We always talk about having your feet very clean before you put a product on the bottom of your feet, because if you're walking around outside and you've got pollen, you've got germs, you've got whatever, and then you put Golly Granny on, the humectants and the essential oils are going to suck it up into the body with whatever trash you've been standing in, including the flyover spray. So always, go get her foot scrub, get her foot better, get your feet in really good shape, and wash them off really good before you put product on. I would prefer you use a scrub or like the activated charcoal bar soap before you do that, because you're going to be transferring into your body anything you put on the bottom of your feet. And that's where everything needs to go to do its work.
I did mine this morning. Now, when I did mine, I did my neck, just so everybody knows. And then I went up. So about my collarbone up, and then did my entire face, pulled my hair back, did my entire face. And then I also did under my arms, because it's a great detox for you. Even if you're using clean deodorant like I am, Godly Granny deodorants, it doesn't matter. You still can do a detox. And so I did it there as well. And so I want to also go back and say, so this is also for people that with the blue label, that's the ones with sensitive skin and unscented. So just wanted to make sure people realize it's also for sensitive skin. I think that's great. Let's say somebody needs to do it for just kind of a reset, like you were saying, wears heavy makeup. How often do you think that somebody should consider doing this?
It's safe enough to use 3 times a week, but most people don't need it more than once or twice a week unless you've got extremely oily skin. But, it's wonderful for pimples, blackheads, whiteheads. There's also red, pink, and purple and blue heads. Most people don't know that. But, yeah, it'll pull them out at the root.
Okay. Xander's mom says, love that Eve showed us with it on and is telling us how to use it. This is great. She's taking one for the team.
Taking one for the team.
That's
but
right.
The thing I love most about it, I'm 63 and I was a brunette before I went gray. But when I'm done with this and wash it off, I'll be a 6-foot blonde. The transition is amazing. It's a little added benefit.
You're crazy. Okay, so all right. Pierre's mom 1 is asking, so just got her hair highlighted yesterday. Will this stain my highlights?
I don't know. It pulls. It doesn't push. So I don't think so, but I don't get my hair highlighted, so I can't answer that. I would pick a piece underneath and try it. I don't think so, though. Like I said, it's a pull, not a push, and we'll go over those terms more in the future. But I don't know about that. Hair with, I don't know the porosity of your hair, so it's not a universal answer.
Yeah. Okay, so Kazadu says, would this be good for a pimple scar, or how do you say just a wide open pore? Yes.
Yes, for scars, you're going to want the stretch mark and scar cream or the noni oil, either one of those after you've used this.
Yeah, she says she has an acne scar. She goes, I'm not sure. I have one under my nose. I can't make it go away. I've tried.
Well, it's certainly worth a shot. I would do this and the stretch mark cream is what I do this, and then the unscented stretch mark cream is the moisturizer afterward, and give it some time. If that doesn't work, add to it the coffee scrub and the coffee balm, because the caffeine in the coffee balm plumps skin out from the inside out, And though you have to reapply it, it might just do the trick for you.
That's good. Okay. All right. Well, one last thing. So I think I wanted to cover like the age spot hyperpigmentation skincare line. So some people will say I've applied it 2 days and oh my gosh, I already see a difference. Some people, we had said from the very beginning that it could take you to be patient. We don't use bleach. So we're not doing, believe it or not, a lot of people use bleach on their age spot hyperpigmentation products. We're not doing that because that's not good for you. And so, just in case you didn't know. And so we're doing it a healthy way. And so Eve, talk a little bit about that if you don't mind.
Sure, love to. So age spots are actually liver spots, and sometimes they're caused by the sun, but most often they're not. Most often it's a lot of things, including diet, genes, DNA, toxicity, where you live, what you eat, if you smoke, if you drink, all of those things play into that. How much, if you are dehydrated, I don't just mean in water, but I mean if you're devoid of vitamins and minerals. Here's the thing. We all have age spots. They're in us from the time we're little children. You just don't see them yet because they haven't worked their way out. And you don't have to believe me. Make an appointment with a holistic dermatologist and go in and say, some crazy lady with mud on her face said I should come in and ask you to use the special secret age spot lamp. And he will. They're everywhere. He'll turn it on. And if you don't have a single age spot on your face, you'll see where the age spots are going to be coming out as your skin cell turns over from the inside out. They're not from the outside in, they're from the inside out. Now, most people who do brighteners use a bleach, and we absolutely do not. It's called hydroquinone. If you see it on a label, it kills the cell matrix, and that cell matrix never comes back. So you certainly don't want to do that. So where you've lightened it becomes a scar, a permanent scar. So what this does is we use sake, rice wine, because of its natural kojic acid, green tea, lemon, turmeric, things like that, to bring them to the surface, getting them to slough off. Now, that can take a short period of time because you might be already at the end of that life cycle of that age spot, or it might just be coming to fruition, and it takes time. Age spots wear off and new ones come up in their place, and they're generally in the same place because you've had some type of accident or injury internally in that cell matrix that it keeps coming back to the same place. So you need to be aware it's going to take time. It's going to do it in a very healthy way. And I can't say it's going to completely remove it in a specific period of time or at all based on, I don't know your life cycle. And the other thing is more will come. This isn't going to prevent them. This is going to help over time make them less noticeable in a very healthy, anti-aging, moisturizing way with vitamins and minerals.
I've been under one of those lights, and it makes you question all of your life's choices.
It's so freaky. I mean, you look like you have measles or something. You're like, but I don't see them on my face. And they're like, they're coming.
Yeah, it's wild. It's wild. Okay. So I was just checking. I had somebody. Okay. So I wanted to make sure everybody knows, like, we have for each skincare line, which is including this brightening age spot line, we have graphics on the website. So if you go to like the bundle website page and then look at the images, there's, a carousel there. So you're able to look and see about layering your skincare. We are still working. The graphics are done, obviously, because they're on the website, but we're working on getting those printed. And so, but there you go. That's what the printouts are going to look like. So you already have access to that. And so this is how to layer, and it's broken down by skincare line. And so, for example, this is the brightening, age spot, and hyperpigmentation. And so I just want to make sure that everybody remembers to also apply your skincare line in the proper order. Okay. And I also want to remind you, because the skin, it's food for the skin. We've told you before, but I'm going to remind you that you can kind of change out things as well. So if you want to use a different cream, you can always use a different cream. And so like this one says Pretty and Peptide. This is the Pretty and Peptide layer in your skincare. So you can go to those bundles, the skincare bundle, and you'll see those images. And so we're getting ready, though, that as we get those printed, they'll start being in the boxes. So if you buy a product from that skincare line, it'll be in the box. And so hope that that helps you, and that'll be available with every skincare line actually. So, all right.
I can't help but laugh because I am waiting for one of your competitors to get a picture of Today's Show with no explanation. So it says Godly Granny interviews shape-shifting reptilian. I'm waiting for it.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, we know you need to go wash your face. I bet you're feeling that.
Would you be able to quickly talk about that one ingredient?
Oh, yes. So that's right. Thank you. So carmine was what, I mean, now I got to tell you, I wrote this down. I just want everybody to know, if you're a Godly Granny customer, there is a no bugs and no pee in your products guarantee. I just want you to know. So last time that Eve was on and we did new releases, you'll know, if you know, there was an ingredient in a very popular product that had pee in it. Yes, urine. And so today it's bugs. And so I just want you to know there's no pee and there's no bugs guarantee in all of your Godly Granny products. Okay. But let's talk about the carmine. It is on our never going to use Godly Granny dirty dozen, or it's 5 dirty dozen, it's 60 products or ingredients that we would never use. And so Eve, tell us a little bit about carmine.
Sure. So it's called cochineal extract. It's a red pigment made from crushed, usually cockroaches. It's been used forever in lipstick, makeup, blush, juices, candies, candles, pharmaceuticals. So yes, that natural rosy glow sometimes has a bug origin story, and not sometimes, always. While people say it's bad, allergic reactions, especially those with sensitivities, can have reactions ranging from scaritation, hives, swelling, and anaphylaxis, which will take you out. This is a legitimate concern. Hidden labeling, historically sketchy. It used to be tucked under vague names like natural color. Now, thanks to regulation, it must be clearly listed as carmine, which is not clear, or they'd call it cockroach extract, because people were reacting without knowing why. Ethical, religious concerns. Obviously, it's not vegan because bugs didn't volunteer. It can conflict with certain religious dietary rules, and some people just don't love the idea of wearing or eating cockroaches. Contamination risk. Because it's derived from these vermin, there's a risk of residual proteins, which actually trigger and cause new allergies, impurities, and it's not the clean beauty, darling. Even though it says natural, it's not aligned with anything natural. It's or ultra sensitive skin positioning, or brands saying they're trying to avoid allergens when it triggers them. Bottom line, problematic, not vegan, not natural. So if you're building formulas, the strategic takeaway is carmine may give you a beautiful, stable shade in the jar that's hard to replicate naturally, but it comes with labeling, allergy, brand positioning, baggage, inhalers, and sometimes caskets.
That's just
Get out there.
Oh, okay. So I did not realize that this was a long-term thing in cosmetics. And so it's just disgusting. So just saying. So again, Godly Granny, we give you a guarantee. I can promise you no bugs and no pee in your Godly Granny products. Guaranteed. All right. Thank you, Eve. I know she's got to go wash her face. All right. So producer Ron says we're 3 reviews away from another winner. And I wanted to show you. So the magnesium milk baths, producer Ron, if you would pull those up here. And so we've got them in headache, migraine remover, oatmeal milk and honey, stress relief, which is lavender, and then also allergy, cold, and sinus. I love all of them. They are amazing, but especially, I don't know, I can't even pick. They just all smell amazing. Okay. So wanted you to know about that. And then I wanted to go over a few more new products. So I got to tell you, we tested and tested and tested, and we finally found a winner. So the automatic dishwasher gel, it's made from plant-derived ingredients. Look at that. And so we already had our fully biodegradable rinse aid. Of course, we do it in an unscented hypoallergenic rinse aid, and we already had that. But now it's got its cousin, and so they go together. It's like a little couple. And so, oh my word, we absolutely love it. It's a winner in the More home. Okay, so let's talk about the automatic dish gel. So it's a dishwasher detergent without the dirty ingredients. It's tough on grease, gentle on you. It really is, and it is amazing. It comes in sunburst citrus, and so that's why you see that color. That's our sunburst citrus color, and as far as your label color, accent color. But anyways, it cuts through baked on and burnt on food and makes glass sparkle with, especially with the rinse aid that we have. My glasses, I shared this before with the rinse aid, with this dishwasher gel. It's even without the dishwasher gel, finding this first, and we were just doing the rinse aid, my glasses look brand new. It is incredible. So just so happy with it. But this is readily biodegradable and safe for our environment. The gel works in short eco cycles and heavy duty loads, formulated to rinse clean and leave no toxic residues. And so this works, it says, meet the dishwasher gel that works as hard as you do. Our dishwasher gel, oh my goodness, blends plant-based cleaners and earth-derived minerals to cut through baked and burned on food, grease, and grime with ease, leaving dishes sparkling clean and free from toxic residues. A frequent question that you might have is, does the dishwasher gel work in hard water? Absolutely, it works. This gel is specifically formulated for hard water performances. It includes a natural cleaning agent that softens the water by binding the minerals, helping to prevent spots or film on dishes, even in very hard water. For extremely hard water, using Godly Granny's fully biodegradable rinse aid can optimize results. And so that's what I was talking about. These really go hand in hand. They're amazing. How many loads does one bottle do? So it's a 16-ounce bottle. It can do up to about 32 loads, just depending on how much you put in there. What I love about these is they're the disc caps. And so, you push on one side and the other side pops open and you're able to see, it's a clear bottle. So you're able to see how much you're putting in. I love this. This is also the same kind of bottle that our liquid laundry detergent is in. And so the liquid laundry detergent's a bigger bottle. It's 32 ounce. And by the way, I want to tell you something, obviously I was in the real estate industry for almost 30 years. I was a baby when I got my license. And I got to tell you, I have learned something I want to explain to you. Thank you, Producer Ron, for showing that image. So I want to tell you, and yeah, let's see the two together, Producer Ron. So it shows the Godly Granny with, I'm sorry, that's hand soap. That's the next thing. Okay, so I got to tell you something. So just so you know, okay, we tell you, first of all, that all of our products are concentrated. So they go a little goes a long way. That includes your laundry detergent. That includes the rinse aid. You fill that up in the little rinse aid thing, but it's gonna last. It's doing fantastic stuff for you. But then also with the dishwasher gel, make sure a little bit goes a long way. This should be able to last you a good month, usually, depending on how many dishes you do, but easily 32 loads. Now, here's what I want you to know. I haven't weighed this. I should go get the scale because I can weigh it. But here's what we tell you. So it's a 16-ounce bottle, but this is what I've had to learn. So I'll give you a prime example. I had to learn it with the laundry detergent and the granular, but then it came up again when I started weighing. So when we started doing the 32-ounce liquid laundry detergent, I got the scale out. We have scales at the Granny Shack and here at the home. And so I get the scale out. I'm at the Granny Shack and I'm trying to figure out where exactly are we supposed to stop to be at 32 ounces. I want to make sure you got 32 ounces, right? Well, this is a thing. So the bottle is in volume, but it's not really weight. It's a whole thing. It's so crazy. So like with the laundry detergent and the granular, we were having problems because it was weighing 32 ounces, but the contain or 64 ounces, but it didn't look full. And I was like, well, I can't have that. I'm just not having that. And so I was calling and going, why do these not look full? And this was an ordeal, let me tell you, because I was tore up about it. And so I want to explain this, and then I'm going to tell you what we do. So what I told, so in this, like it says 36-ounce bottle, but it's a volume thing. You got to go back to math in high school because it took me a minute. I was like, now do what now? And so, because I just know I'm putting it on the scale and it ain't 32 ounces, and I got a problem with that. And so, but it was a volume container. And if the container, so it was like, I'm going to pull my hair out. So with the liquid laundry detergent, it says it's 32 ounces and that it will do up to 64 loads. Well, and it's like, if you're at 32 ounces, you're down here. And I was like, well, no buyer, no consumer, including myself, is going to think that's full. And so I was like, I'm not having that. So I told my team, I said, I don't care that this weighs 36, 37 ounces. You fill those suckers up. And so Granny 1000 is filled all the way to the top. Those of you that know the joke, all the way to the top. It's from a cartoon that the kids and I used to watch called Over the Hedge. And so we always, whenever we talk about something being all the way to the top, we always say it that way. So I said, you fill this bad boy up all the way to the top. So does it say 32 ounces and 64 loads? Yes, it does. Is it going to do more than that? Yes, it will. I'm not having you get in a container and it not being filled. I'm not doing that. So I just want you to know, we tell you that, but in a lot of circumstances, and I don't know, I'm just going to fill it up. I don't care. And so we're going to do the right thing no matter what it takes. And so I just wanted to give you a heads up on that. So if you're like, Michelle, my laundry detergent lasts even more than, 64 loads or whatever because a little bit goes a long way. And especially if you have a front loading washing machine, with the high efficiency, this is just a little goes a long way. And like I was saying, it's got this kind of top so that this side pops open. That's why we've taped it like this, to make sure. We've tried different things. Last thing I want is you to get this 32 ounce bottle and it, leak. So we're not having that either. And so I just wanted you to know, look how full this is. This was just pulled off the shelf like anybody else. And so I pulled it off the shelf and brought it last time we did a show. Look at that. It's all the way to the top, stops right there. And so I just wanted to explain that to you. But if you put this bad boy on a scale, it's going to be more than 32 ounces. It's more like 36 to 37. So if you get, what's 37 times 2, 74 loads, well, then just know that that's why. You're like, well, Michelle, I'm getting more than 64 loads. That's why. It's more in there than. But I just wanted to give you a heads up that that's going on. Same thing. This was not bottled for me. This was already on the shelf. Look at that, all the way to the top. Girls do the same for all of it. Same thing with the rinse aid. This was not bottled specifically for me. This is sitting on the shelf, ready to go. And so I just want to show you that we're going to all the way to the top. And the same thing with the other products as well that we specifically at the Granny Shack produce. And so the ones I'm getting ready to tell you, we do that. And so the automatic dishwasher gel is one of them. I love these bottles, by the way, with these tops. And so we're able to do 16 ounce. And I love that. The moisturizing shampoo, we pretty much do that on every product anyways. It was just an issue with the granular laundry detergent. And so that's where I started finding out about volume. And I was like, this is making my head hurt. So anyways, okay, the next product is a moisturizing hand soap. So I have a couple of things that I want to tell you about. So the first thing is this is going to come in unscented, hypoallergenic, and then also apricot chamomile. I know y'all love you some apricot chamomile. Well, now you have a hand soap. And so let's talk about it. So I got a couple of things for you. You're thinking, Michelle, I would never put this in my bathroom, like in that container. I got you covered. Just hold on a minute. Okay, so because there's lots of situations for different people. So we're trying to cover a lot of different things. And so like with the spray cleaner, it doesn't come with the sprayer. It's for your own container. We've got spray bottles ordered that are amazing. And you're going to see that when I do things like this, they're like crazy great deals. I don't know if y'all noticed that. And you're fixing to find out about another one. But I'm always able to do it like at these crazy great deals. I say always, but usually. So the moisturizing hand soap is made from renewable plant and earth mineral derived ingredients. Our moisturizing hand soap combines powerful cleansing with gentle skin care. Free from harsh chemicals, no SLS, which usually is what's used to make something bubble up, just in case you didn't know, like in a bubble bath. No, nothing like that. No synthetic ingredients. It's formulated for those who refuse to compromise their health for cleanliness. Ideal for the whole family, from busy professionals to sensitive skin sufferers. This soap keeps your hands clean, soft, and healthy. By the way, this is the exact same hand soap that is in the bathrooms, both bathrooms. We have 2 bathrooms at the Granny Shack. And so I just want you to know we use what we sell, period. And so that's why you're never going to see cockroaches in our stuff, because I would never put that on my lips. And so there's no way. Anyways, okay. Choose the scent that speaks to you, or select an unscented option for maximum compatibility with sensitive skin. So right now it's available in apricot chamomile. In about 3 weeks, there's another scent coming. And then also we have it in unscented hypoallergenic. So if you're got sensitive skin, you're pregnant, it doesn't matter. You'll be able to use the hypoallergenic one. That's also unscented, perfect for sensitive skin. Key benefits: it's gentle on your hands while effectively removing germs and dirt. No harsh chemicals like SLS or synthetic detergents. It's 100% biodegradable and environmentally responsible, and perfect for frequent use without drying or cracking the skin. So there's instructions and all kinds of stuff on the website for you, but amazing. Kazadu says, what do you mean you don't have it in Rustic Man? That's my favorite scent. You're so crazy. Oh, we might have to see it about that at some point. Kazadu says, must be a girl thing because whenever I shop, I'm always looking for the fullest container. I've never thought about that. I've just never thought about it. Okay, so now let's talk about, I think, okay, well, I don't want to send it in a pump no matter what. My hair, I'm having a bad hair day apparently. Okay, so I went looking because, I knew we were going to do hand soap. It just, you can't do everything at once, but it's now time. So we have one dispenser, endless refills, 0 plastic waste. These are glass. See how big this is. So these are glass. It's 250 milliliters. And so they come in 2 different colors. You've got the amber glass and you have the clear glass. Now, here's the thing. There's 3 versions though. So you can get the amber with the black. Look at these pumps. This is what's in the granny shack at in the bathrooms. And it comes with this little stopper. You'll need to pull that stopper out when you get it. And so it will come empty. We will not fill this. You will fill it with your own. You could do kitchen soap. There's a number of things you could do with this. This is amazing. It's got it's got a thick glass. And I wanted something that wasn't a thin little, see how wide that is? So look, my finger, like it's amazing how wide it is. And so you've got it in white with the clear, or you can do black with the clear. The photos on the website will show you which ones that you have available. Thank you, Producer Ron. Okay, so you can do that. We don't have white with the amber because I didn't think anybody would want that. But you can do the clear with either the white or the black, and then the amber comes with the black. It's an obscene amount of time looking for just the right containers because so many of them just look weird. They're just little bitty nozzle. It's just crazy. So anyway, so you can put shampoo in this. You can put conditioner in this. You can put hand soap, lotion. These will foam. They will not foam. It's anything you want. They're easy to clean. They're elegant. It's a minimalist design. And so there's all different kinds of stuff. You can put your body wash in that. But so I just want to make sure that you realize, so your hand soap will come in a 16-ounce bottle, and then you put it in what container you want. I just couldn't imagine anybody would put that in the bathroom, just slap it up on the countertop. And so you usually have a nice decorative container. And so if you don't have one, there's this one. And I got to tell you, it's at a phenomenal price. Not an okay price, like phenomenal. And let me tell you this. So I just noticed this. The height is about almost the same height as a 16-ounce bottle. So see how tall that is? This is a big bottle. And it's a fantastic price. I just want you to know. So, okay. So I wanted to make sure you knew about that. All right, let's move on to the next one. So y'all have been asking for bubble baths. And so we have finally our first bubble bath. I love this bubble bath. Love it. And so let's talk about it. So it's an apricot chamomile. Many of you tell me all the time that apricot chamomile is your favorite scent. You love it. Many of you tell me that it's sea minerals, and then many of you tell me that it's rustic man. So we started with apricot chamomile. This is an amazing scent, and it's just really clean. But It is so moisturizing, and you're not going to get any infections. Like growing up, I could only do like a bubble bath maybe once every few weeks because I would start breaking out. I have sensitive skin. It was just problems. And so this bubble bath combines luxurious relaxation with genuine skin care. Free from harsh chemicals, artificial dyes, and phthalates. It's formulated for those who refuse to compromise their health for comfort. You can soak, relax, and nourish your skin the Godly Granny way. So key benefits, it's pH balanced for optimal skin health. It's got gentle cleansing without harsh chemicals. I love putting this on my, I love putting this in the bath water. It makes just my skin so soft. I love it. Hypoallergenic and free of artificial dyes. It's super bubbly, long-lasting formula for extended relaxation, nourishing ingredients that hydrate and strengthen your skin. I have to tell you, it has cucumber and vitamin B complex. The cucumber extract quenches the skin, instantly hydrating and helping to strengthen the skin's natural barrier, preventing your skin from feeling dehydrated from the future. And it says also provitamin B5 works from the inside out, penetrating the bottom layers of skin and helping the top layers feel stronger and more resilient. To seal in those nutrients, rinse your skin with cool water after soaking. So when you get done, remember, the pores are open. It's like when you do your hair. Now, we've taught you not to do your hair that way because not to rinse when you get out of the shower, go to get out of the shower. Don't rinse your hair with cold water like you would normally do if you're going to use our heat protectant, and because it has minerals and vitamins in it. And so we want to make sure that your hair is soaking up those vitamins. And so, but if you're just going to wash and shampoo your hair and you're not going to really put anything else in it, then certainly run cold water over it. It seals up the cuticles and helps your hair shine. But if you're going to put a heat protectant with those nourishing silk amino acids and that we have, then you're going to want to make sure that you don't rinse your hair with the cold water. So don't know if you understand that. So that's why I wanted to back up and explain that. Same thing with your skin. So you're going to moisturize while you're in the bathtub, but when you go to get out, rinse off all the bubbles with cool water. Okay. All right. And so let's see, to seal in the nutrients, rinse your skin with cool water after soaking. A quick shower under cool water works beautifully and helps lock in the hydration as well. So just wanted to make sure that you knew that part. Okay, we got one more. Y'all been asking for it. You know, it all just came at once on this one. So moisturizing body wash. Y'all have been wanting it. It's here. So it comes in a 16 ounce as well. Look at that. It comes in sea minerals right now and apricot chamomile and, of course, unscented and hypoallergenic. So let's talk about it. So it's got clean ingredients, clear conscience. I love that. So Godly Granny's moisturizing body wash cleanses gently while nourishing your skin, leaving it soft, hydrated, and refreshed. Formulated with plant-based coconut cleansers. So I want to remind you, if you are allergic to a tree nut, might want to test this, might not be good for you, just depends. And so just heads up, there is coconut in this. So it's plant-based coconut cleansers. This hypoallergenic wash is perfect for daily use. Okay, if you shave your legs and you're a bath taker like I am, a little goes a long way. Okay, so just a little, like a dime size. And you can put it on like your legs and then shave. Oh, it's so good. It's so hydrating and moisturizing. It's amazing. You'll just know, you'll know when you get it and you try it, you're going to go, Michelle was so right. And so it's amazing. I'm not even a body wash person. I've always been a bar soap person. And I have to tell you, I'm converted. I'm completely converted. And so I've been using apricot chamomile for weeks now. Well, months. It's been a couple of months since I tried it. And I fell in love immediately. Little Jocelina tried it, loved it. She is a body wash person though. She loves body washes and was all about it. It's like, you have to do this. Formulated with plant-based coconut cleansers, this hypoallergenic wash is perfect for daily use on the entire family on all skin types, including sensitive, eczema prone, and children's skin. If you use the hypoallergenic, it's safe for your children. It's going to be great. What makes it different? Gentle yet effective cleansing. Our formula uses cocamide, I forget exactly how to say it. It's a long propyl butane. And so it has other plant-derived surfactants and premium mild cleansers that effectively remove dirt and oil without stripping the skin. I'm telling you, it does not strip the skin. It is moisturizing. It was so moisturizing, we put moisturizing in the title because it's so moisturizing. Okay, these ingredients, these coconut-based ingredients are among the gentlest on the market while remaining highly effective. They are. It's amazing. You'll know. Clean ingredients, clear conscience. Let's see. So it's SLS and SLES free. You know, we never use that. That's what was the holdup on the bubble bath, the hand soap, and the body wash. That's been the holdup. I had to have the right formula. And so I just wasn't doing it. Perfume and dye free. Scented varieties use phthalate-free fragrances only. And then we have no harsh chemicals. We have 100% biodegradable, septic and gray water safe, and hypoallergenic formula in this as well. So why hypoallergenic? This formula eliminates common irritants and allergens, making it ideal for sensitive skin, eczema-prone skin, children, and babies. So you want to do the unscented hypoallergenic on the gray. And then of course, if you want a scent, you can do, which a lot of people would want a scent, but if you don't have sensitive skin and you want that, then you can use the body wash that's either apricot chamomile or sea minerals. Okay. So wanted you to be aware of that. Apricot chamomile, just in case you didn't know, is a warm, comforting blend of sweet apricot and soothing chamomile, gently fruity. I don't want something real strong. And this is very just subtle and I love it. And so it's not overwhelming, like I smell like a big grapefruit or something. And so sea minerals is a fresh, clean, oceanic blend with mineral-rich undertones, crisp and invigorating for an energizing shower experience. So we started with two of the big favorites that so many people love. Okay, so Tanya is asking, when are the spray bottles coming? They're coming. They've been ordered. And I'm not sure exactly when they're going to arrive, but I think within the next couple of weeks. As soon as they arrive, they will be released. We won't wait for another release. We'll just go ahead and release them and put them on the website. But they're glass. And here's the deal. So I don't really care for a lot of these little weird looking sprayers. And so I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. It's extremely hard with our bottles, the 16-ounce bottle. Apparently they're not even making them right now with the right sprayer. I would already have it if it was just possible. And so I don't like a lot of the sprayers that fit our bottles. And so it's almost impossible to find. In fact, it is impossible. I thought I found it out of California and it turned out we didn't. So I ordered bottles. And as much as everybody wants to think that everything comes from America and that it's all USA made, when it comes to containers, there are some that are just impossible to find that are really great quality. And so I ordered some I don't even know. It's every bit of a month to 6 weeks ago that were exactly what I have that I use. And so, but they're on a boat coming here from China, and I know we think China, bad quality. No, they're not bad quality at all. They're great quality. And so it's just that it's almost impossible to find some of the things that we want here and made here in America. It's just a fact. There's just a few things that you got to get somewhere else. And so this was where I looked and looked and looked, but I promise you the numbers, it has opened my eyes to what people are making on stuff. And so I'm not charging you, $9.99 for these or $12.99 or $15.99. People could do that all day long and sell these all day long. They're beautiful. And so, and the quality is there and the weightiness of it, but we're not doing that. And so, but it's opened my eyes to what things really cost on some of these products that clearly come from China. And so it's amazing. Okay. So that is it for the new releases. I want to add, let's see here. I'm going to need a loofah thingy. I tell you what we do have coming is Godly Granny, like nail brush. And so those are coming and, that's going to be here anytime as well. And then we have the spray bottles and it seems like I have something else and I can't remember what it is. But we have a number of things coming. And then I'm getting ready. We're really going to be moving into lymphatic stuff. And so that's a whole other thing. But we're on May 22nd. I think things will make more sense. Okay. So producer Ron says we have a second winner. So Joanne S, as in Sam, she is the second winner. And so just send me which of the goat milk baths that you want of the 4. Pick one and send it to me by email with your first name, your last name, your shipping address, and your phone number, and which milk bath that you want, Joanne, and we'll get you. Okay, so congratulations to the 2 winners for those that are leaving the reviews on the website. So, oh yeah. So I had, let's see. So Xander's mom says I had that Eucerin in my car with that urine in the ingredients. It's currently at the dump. I used it forever and it never hydrated my skin. Godly Granny does though. Yes. Yeah. In fact, Eucerin is one of the products that Eve and I were just talking about. We're going to talk about it in depth on May the 22nd show. There's that one and 2 others that we're talking about covering. Because, and Gold Bond is one of them as well. And so there's 3, though. I forget what the 3rd one is, but it's crazy. It's crazy. It's just absolutely nuts what people are putting on their skin and they just don't know any better. And so we're going to talk about that. And I love that Andrea with Reliable Beauty Review did that or beauty reviews, it's plural. I love that she did that and went into that because, yeah, that's what's going on. It's crazy. It's absolutely nuts to be learning some of these things that we're finding out what the ingredients are, isn't it? It's wild. Okay, I had said at the beginning of the show that I had something brand new that I wanted to, well, not brand new, but that I wanted to share with you. So Wednesday was the 10th anniversary of my son's accident. And for those of you that don't know, when my son was 10, his name's Carson. When he was 10, he's my younger son. I got 2 boys. And they're the only ones I have. And so I didn't have any girls, but now I do. Jocelina, my older son is engaged. And so Jocelyn works for me and she's going to be I call her my daughter in love. And so they're getting married in September. And then my other son, who is 20 months younger than my older one, his name is Carson. And Carson had an accident when he was 10 years old. He's 20 now. And so Wednesday was the 10th anniversary of his accident. So for those that don't know, he accidentally shot himself with a 12-gauge shotgun in our bedroom. And so we came very close to losing Carson, obviously. And so it's just such a miracle that he's alive and he's doing completely amazing. And which is really amazing. And so not only is he alive, but he is 100% healed. And so it's just crazy. It's just God crazy. But anyways, and so I had shared yesterday a memory because I had posted the day after the accident. So yesterday I knew it would come up in my memories. And then I reshared it on Facebook and I wrote about, it seems like it was just yesterday. I didn't talk about it yesterday because I just wasn't really ready. But just like what happened earlier in the show when we found out, about Sherba being off of pain meds for a year and I teared up. It's, it's just that purpose, we got to think about what we were created for and what we're, God's calling us to do. And so, but I saw something in the comments that I wanted to share, and it was from a viewer that we have in the chat all the time as well. But producer Ron, if you put it up here. So Terry said, I know that was a bad time. And yes, God was with you just as you said. Thank God for his wonderful care for us. I love you, Michelle. You have been there for many people who will hear, you will hear from our precious Lord, well done, thou good and faithful servant. And that really touched me because unbeknownst to Terry, probably because I don't think I've said this on the show before, but I have thought that so many times that's my goal, that one day I'm going to show up to heaven and he's going to say those words to me. And so it really just struck me, Terry, if you're watching today, it just struck me and it blessed me that you said that, because that is the goal. That is my own heart's desire. And so I wanted to share that with you, that look, even in your darkest days, he is there, and he was definitely there. I had a warning dream 5 days earlier. There were things that happened that morning. There was something that happened an hour before. Like God was literally, the Holy Spirit was absolutely preparing me. And it was amazing because, not that anything could completely prepare you, but what it did was it showed me that he knew, of course, he knew. It was a surprise to me what happened. It was a surprise to my husband. It was a surprise to everybody but him. And so the warning signs were there. And there's a lot more to that story, but I just wanted to share that with you that, you know, I've written a book on it. It's not released yet. I'm about 98% finished with it. But the title is Accidents Happen. The subtitle is How My Radical Faith Got Me Through My Darkest Days. And I just want to say, you know, no matter what's going on, he's there. It's not a surprise to him. He knows. And, you know, he's there. He's our comforter. He's our provider. And I just want to remind you about that, no matter what's going on, how good or how bad things look. And I always say, like, may I remember that even on my best days, that I need him just as much as my worst days. And I just want to remind you about that, you know, keep first things first and keep your eyes on him and your relationship with him as number one. I hope that you've enjoyed today's show. I hope you learned a lot about, you know, not just cockroaches and urine in your products, but other things as well. And so that way you're armed with the information to be able to make great decisions for you and your family. And so that way, as you are walking in health, you're able to walk in your purpose as well, because that's what God wants. He wants you to be up and out of the bed. He wants you not beat down, not beat up and discouraged, distraught, and sick and in the bed. He wants you up and out, being able to be the hands and feet of Jesus. I hope that you've enjoyed today's show. Steve Jarvis is going to be here on Monday with us again. And so I look forward to that. And I hope you do too. And we'll see you right here next time on The Michelle Moore Show.
There aren't a lot of reasons to use Godly Granny products. There's every reason, because every time you twist or flip a cap on something from Godly Granny, you're voting no to chemicals and yes to common sense, but without all the electronic voting machines. With Godly Granny, there's no toxins, no chemicals, no endocrine disruptors, no cancer-chasing filler. Godly Granny is a small batch, made-to-order, deeply naturopathic wellness brand, founded on biblical truth. Formulated with pure purpose and handcrafted by saved folks who know that freedom doesn't come from fake lavender and phthalates. Visit godlygranny.com and sign up for our emails to receive a special discount code for 10% off your first order.
Hi, I'm Linda Bamber Olson, the inventor of the Wave Watch, the world's first frequency therapy watch. It features over 1,100 targeted frequencies combined into 150 playlists for ease of use. These sounds are acoustical and they move through your body, through your skin and your bones. You don't necessarily have to hear it. As each frequency goes through, it can be realigning, revitalizing, reconnecting, and even rebalancing your body all the way to the cellular level. So that's why we have so many testimonies for aches, ADD and ADHD, allergies, colds and flu, dental, emotions, headaches, joints, kidney stones, nerves, organs, skin health, swelling, tremors, vagus nerve, and so many more. Use this code for $100 off when you purchase the Wave Watch. Thanks for learning about frequencies, using them, and supporting the Wave Watch.
Hi friends, it's Michelle Moore. And when it comes to protecting your retirement, I believe in taking smart, steady steps. Bank of America analysts call gold the ultimate safe haven. And when it comes to precious metals, I trust Universal Coin and Bullion, the official rare coin and bullion dealer of my show. They have been named the best in their industry, both nationally and regionally, by leading organizations. Consider a gold IRA, a time-tested way to diversify your portfolio with real tangible assets, which lets you move a portion of your retirement savings into physical gold, helping protect your wealth from inflation, market swings, and economic uncertainty. And Universal Coin and Bullion makes the process easy. From rollovers to delivery, they walk you through every step, even if you have one with another gold company. Protect what you've worked so hard to build from the team that I trust, Universal Coin and Bullion, at 800-321-8700, and make sure to tell them Michelle sent you.
My wife and I have always had a preparedness mindset, but having an actual antibiotic or a prescription medication, that was a void we'd never been able to fill. I was amazed that you could get the Chase case and order it and have it shipped to you. And the fact that it included so many different medications, I take that Jace case with me wherever I go. It's something that provides me comfort and peace in knowing that I have that with me in case of an emergency.
Go to jace.com. Be sure to use the discount code Michelle10 at checkout to receive special savings on your purchase.
For Michelle's social media links, go to michellemooreshow.com.